What is up, motherfuckers and party people and girls and American guys? We stand us and salute, we'll always recognize to see old glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. And he served in the army where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard until the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. Mighty sucker punch came flying in somewhere in the back. As soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. And Uncle Sam put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom Star ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you messed with the US of A. So put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Uncle Sam put a name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom Star ringing her bell. It'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. Of the red, white, and blue. Of my red, white, and blue. Fuck yeah! Let's go! America! America! It's the 4th of July! And we have the most American thing ever. Well, in Japanese. It's actually pretty big in Japan. Baseball! Let's go. Go like your new TikTok. Fuck yeah. I'm so hyped. Happy 4th of July to you from Miami's Little Havana. Andy's new TikTok. What is Andy's new TikTok? The Sox will send Nick Pivetta to the Hill in Game 3 at Long Depot. Oh, it's the American paint schemes. Here, I'll favorite it. My likes are for, I use the likes on TikTok differently from how other people use it. Everybody else, they'll just like every TikTok they see. My likes are like, my likes are literally for the best of the best. But I'll favorite it.
when Tyler O'Neill needed to DH.
Because the favorites tab, that don't mean nothing to me.
Here over the last 7 games, he's looked much better. His timing is there. He's controlling his at-bats, and what I like the most is that he's using the entire field, up the middle, the opposite way, pulling the ball hard in the air. But look, OB, when Yoshida's bat is like this, it really lengthens this lineup, and they can put a lot of pressure.
You have 3 different photos after the NASCAR photos.
Well, Nick Pivetta has the ball for Game 3. The last time that he pitched on the 4th of July was in 2021. He went 7 innings and struck out 10. He pitches for the sweep.
Oh, that's sick.
Coming your way next.
That's some sick-ass photos. Footballers carrying the flag.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your Augusta's favorites for 329 and pair them with a $1.99 any-size iced coffee. Is that really Nissan Road?
Yeah, crazy story. So this morning I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event, taking a test drive. And with Dave, the sales guy, is like, you're gonna love this.
Today, we have the Red Sox playing the Marlins. It's game 87 on the year.
When Dave says East Coast
Red Sox and Marlins in Miami.
Hurry in before the
Pitching for the Red Sox is Nick Pivetta. He has a 4.52 ERA, which it doesn't feel like it's that high, but it is. In 12 games played this year, 4.5 win-loss record, 61.2 innings pitched with 68 strikeouts. He was injured for a little bit. Starting pitcher for the Marlins is Kyle Tyler, 2 first names, okay. He's played 3 games this season, has a 3.38 ERA and 10.2 innings pitched with 7 strikeouts and an 0-1 win-loss record. Leading off for the Marlins is Jazz Chisholm Jr. in center field. Brylan De La Cruz is batting second in left field. Josh Bell is batting third at first base. Jesus Sanchez is batting fourth at right field. Jake Berger is batting fifth at DH. Xavier Edwards is batting sixth at shortstop. Vidal Brujan is batting seventh at second base. Emmanuel Rivera is batting 8th at third base, and Ali Sanchez is batting 9th at the catcher. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran is leading off in center field. David Hamilton is batting second at second base. Tyler O'Neill is batting third in left field. Rafael Devers is batting 4th at third base. Wilyer Abreu is batting 5th at right field. Masataka Yoshida batting 6th at DH. Reese McGuire is batting 7th at catcher. Dom Smith is batting 8th at first base. And my man, Ceddanne Rafaela, is batting 9th in shortstop. So hell yeah, I'm excited. We got some baseball on the 4th of July. It does not get any better than that. Happy 4th of July, Daniel. How you doing?
Up the series as the Sox go for the sweep. Ceddanne Rafaela sitting there with 47 RBIs, July Webster, and every time it looks like Rafi Devers is about to really...
I was wondering if they're going to do some special ceremony for the 4th of July, but it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, that's true, Dave. The kid hit a triple last night and followed that up with a 3-run double in the 9th inning, and he is one of 5 Red Sox with multiple hits last night. This wasn't just a one-night thing. The kid has been getting it done over the course of this season so far. So let's take a look now at who's been getting it done, presented by Home Depot. Ceddanne Rafaela at 23 years old, the 5th youngest Red Sox with 3 or more RBI in consecutive games. I asked him how he's getting it done. Of course, joining our great friend Will Middlebrooks on that list. And he said the strategy is actually quite simple.
Brujan is a Durham Bull. Oh, that's cool.
And that didn't happen. I think when I get too big and try to do too much is where I don't get the results I want. So right there, in those decisions, just try to stay relaxed. And
hello, good afternoon, and happy 4th of July, Samuel. What's up, Matt? How are you doing? It's 4th of July. It's America's Day.
Yeah. I think right there, like I said, try to go too much. Just try to make contact and let good things happen. Like yesterday.
Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
In the big leagues, how would you describe how it's going for you so far?
I think it's been a roller coaster. I think up, down.
Like everybody everybody loves to suck off America, like it's the best country. And I think it is. I think it is the best country, but not for the reasons everyone says. You know? Like, yeah, I respect our military. I'm grateful for our military. They do a banging job. You know? They do their shit, and I respect the hell out of them for that. And nothing will ever stop me from doing that. But the things that are even better about America is Major League Baseball. Yeah, that's better than our military apparently. Why did my clock freeze? Here, I'll refresh that.
Believed in folds of honor for 14 years. Today,
I'll refresh that.
Our veterans and the 52,000 scholarships awarded to their families. Every limited edition case sold supports military families.
Roku is starting your Sunday with a Major League Slam. It's gone! With MLB Sunday Leadoff on the Roku channel. A free live
okay,
MLB
come
matchup
on.
every week. Watch every
There we go.
pitch, hit, and stolen base on your Roku device or the Roku channel.
Oh, it's gonna do its thing.
Sunday Leadoff, it's an NL West matchup as the Arizona Diamondbacks take on the Padres live from San Diego.
It's gonna slowly do its thing. There we go.
5 Eastern. Watch
Nah.
free on the Roku channel.
This country's great for so many reasons. You know, our government is not one of those reasons. But
it's not dry food. It's not
yeah,
wet food.
it's great because we have Major League Baseball, we have NASCAR, we have the NBA, we have the NFL, we have hockey, which I don't really care about that. But yeah,
No. Are you crying because of that other car?
you won't leave me? All right.
There's no crying in baseball. Or with
There, we got the clock fixed.
Because it lets you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day, and you can use those miles on any travel trip.
It's like, what other country can you go to where there's all these cool things? You want to go to like Hong Kong and just see some cool ass buildings? All right. You know, want to go to fucking North Korea and get shot? You want to go to fucking Russia and also get shot? No, this is the best. This is the best.
They're the men and women big.
Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance.
Clock is moving. You're tripping.
Subaru of New England. Make this summer a Subaru summer and an all-wheel drive Subaru. And by Citizens Made Ready.
So first pitch is at 110 here.
Blue on our nation's birthday. Great to have you with us. Baseball inside with the roof closed for all 3 games.
Yeah, I don't know why the roof is
The
closed.
Red Sox go for the 3-game sweep right now at 46-39. It is game number 86. Red Sox have been outstanding on the road, 26-16 after last night's win. Here's a look at the Sox lineup, brought to you by Plymouth Rock.
It was 20 seconds behind. Well, that's also because your
your
stream delay is a thing. You know?
Abreu in right, Yoshida the DH. Reese McGuire gets the catch. Dom Smith at first, set on Rafael.
It is time for some dingers.
Facing the Marlins.
Speaking of that, let me turn off my notifications because I always get fucking spoiled with dingers.
0-1, ERA at 3.
You never like that.
Here's a look at the Marlins on defense.
Little lag spike, but that's all right.
We
can live with it.
Bruhan at second. Josh Bell over at first. In the outfield from left to right, Brian De La Cruz, Justin Chisholm Jr., Jesus Sanchez behind the plate, Ali Sanchez.
The umpires today here for the finale is Marvin Hudson, the crew chief behind the plate. Wendelstadt, Tumpain, and Marley take care of the bases. We're available. The telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP is brought to you.
Why is there a guy named Burger?
Used vehicles.
Why is there a guy named anything?
Well, happy 4th to you, sir.
Where do last names come from, though? That is a good question. I don't know.
I like that. 4th of July, a season and signpost for the baseball season, certainly. And who predicted the Red Sox would be 7 games over 500 on the 4th of July? They have not been 8 over yet.
And
chance to do that today.
Oh, timeout. Start.
And Duran will get things going at 285 with 10 home runs.
So up comes Sharon
He
Duran.
started every game this season. All 86.
And off we go.
And we're underway on ball 1. So looking at Kyle Tyler, just a small sample size, 3 games he's pitched in this year. He's made 2 starts. He started against Seattle and then against Philly in his last start. We see a lot of cutters and curveballs. He does have a 4-seamer and a slider. Doesn't throw those as much. He loves that cutter.
Saw Duran last night on one play go first to third on a ground out to third base. Plays like that become routine, but he really dazzled that infield for Miami. They're all looking at each other like, what?
Yeah, he's where? How? And he's on the move on the pitch, but as soon as the third baseman made the play, he was on his way to third.
As the count his way at 3-1, David Hamilton getting to start second today is next. And Tyler's 3-1.
And that's going to be out into left field, and that's going to be caught for out number 1.
For the first out of the contest.
You're wearing one of that I know of 8 Walt Disney World Mickey Mouse glow shirts.
Would have happened too. Would have happened at the old building that these guys played in here in South Florida. We take a look at Tyler's pitching arsenal presented by W.B. Mason.
Yeah, there's the stuff. You can see it, heavy use on that cutter. He goes to it.
I used to love Mickey Mouse as a
He needs to
kid.
make a pitch, especially in hitter scouts.
Hamilton 267 with 5 home runs. Hasn't been played a whole lot lately.
It's ball 1 to David Hamilton.
That's his first start this series.
267 on the year with a 316 OBP and a 741 OPS. 5 home runs and 15 RBIs for David Hamilton. Does not play every day.
267, 5 home runs, 21 stolen bases.
That's 2-0 count to David Hamilton.
For the Sox have combined for 42 steals.
What changed? I mean, I don't dislike Mickey Mouse, you know, but it was more just like a little kid thing. Like, I loved Mickey Mouse when I was a little kid.
Absolutely terrified on the bases a couple of Sundays ago.
Yeah, you got to wonder if they try to make a little bit of a change behind the plate or they just stick with Trevino back there.
But I also have my theories that Mickey Mouse might be a terrorist.
And you've seen other teams since that series take that
It's just a theory.
against the Yankees as well, and that has played into their struggles.
And they are struggling. They have dropped to 2 games behind Baltimore.
What channels are this available for this game?
That's going to be a chance to run right
So it's on Nesson, and then whatever the Marlins channel is. It's on local TV, but it's actually, this game is the MLB TV free game of the day. So literally all you have to do is create an account for MLB TV. Go into MLB, create an account. You don't even have to pay for anything. You don't have to put your card in. And you can watch this game.
It's the home record that's been an issue. Hamilton dives back in. The Red Sox at home are a mediocre 20-23, but they've been great on the road.
They have been. And trying to figure out the recipe for that. Doesn't make much sense. You got guys like Reese McGuire, who's a 300 hitter on the road, but 105 at home there at Fenway.
Tyler O'Neill, 261, 16 home runs.
He loves day games, though.
He does.
Breaks, leads baseball with almost a 1,300 OPS in day games, 4th in batting average at 370. Loves the day game.
Nope.
Sure does.
And that'll be a base hit for Tyler O'Neill. There you go.
Up to second. And the Red Sox have a couple of quick base runners here in the first inning.
It's nice to get a free 3 hours plus of baseball. Probably not 3 hours anymore.
Here comes Raffy.
That's kind of a thing of the past with the new pitch clock.
One more to get, hitting 291.
Yep, Rafael Devers is at 999 base hits on his career right now, so this could be number 1,000. He's hitting 291 on the year with a 372 OPS, or a 372 OBP with a 947 OPS, 18 home runs, and 49 RBIs.
Especially with guys in score position.
How many hot dogs have you had at a baseball game on average? I usually don't eat hot dogs when I go to baseball games, but sometimes I do. And it's usually only 1, maybe 2. Sometimes if it's like cheap hot dog day, like dollar dog day, I'll get multiple.
Well, the Red Sox are at their best. This is the baseball they play. They see pitches, they take their walks, they take their single that you got from Tyler O'Neill, and then they are moving. A good throw would have been a real close play there. It was low. Rivera couldn't pick it. Make the tackle.
Double steal, infield in.
Okay, that was a
Raffy
double
can do
steal
damage
right there.
Right now, trying to get to 50 RBIs or better. Sitting there with 49.
Yeah, I'll start doing that. I'll put the, I mean, because it's always, like, most of the time baseball is on regional networks, so, like, you have to buy MLB TV to watch it anyway, but, yeah, I know I did that for my NBA streams. I would put, like, the game is on this channel, so I might start doing that
Yeah, and you wonder if
for
they
baseball.
start to nibble here a little bit. Obviously, you got to pitch Raffy Devers smart in any situation, but here with the base open and one out, can't imagine him just laying one in there.
Abreu on deck. Ground ball sharply. A nice play. Got the out there at first and scampering.
All right, well, that's out number 2, but that's going to score a run. Nice. That's going to make it a 1-0 game as David Hamilton goes in to score that run. No throw from first, so didn't even contest it. So, an early run.
Raffy going to get it, going down to get this ball. Josh Bell, who is not a good defensive player, -5 outs above average, so he's not good over there at all. Makes a nice play, though.
O'Neill down to third. Says 50 runs batted in for Devers. And here's Abreu trying to pick up another one. Well, you're a guy who needs to get hot again. He's at 270. The batting average is taking a hit. Coming back from that ankle injury, hasn't quite been the same guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's been slow to get going since he came back. He was swinging it so well when he rolled his ankle there in the dugout.
And we'll look at the strike and a very generous call.
Very. To the chalk line.
So comes Wilyer Abreu. 270 batting average on the year.
Willier's hitting 357 for the year. So this is his spot.
You mean 357 for the year? Are you high?
Got a man at third, 2 down, a run in.
Oh, you mean with runners in scoring position? Okay.
Yoshida would hit next, and he has really been carving it. .78-mile-an-hour curveball, so you're going to see a lot of that kind of thing from Tyler as long as he's in the game.
Yeah, he likes that curveball. That's his best out pitch.
I might actually sneak it in this little area up here above the scoreboard.
He's got some good spin and sharp break on that thing.
Wave and a miss. That one ate him up for strike 3. So the Red Sox settle for the 1-0 after a
Well, ideally, I would be able to use the MLB scoreboard from the MLB app because I prefer that. I like having the strike zone, but there's ads on it. I don't really like that.
Yeah.
How do you sleep at night?
Oh, on a mattress. From Mattress Firm.
Yeah, so I use this. I've literally looked at like 100 different scoreboard apps for one that has a pitch count, a strike,
It's Mattress Firm's July
strike
4th
zone, the score, the
mattresses and get $300
bases, everything.
Get matched at Mattress Firm?
None of them seem to have it. Besides MLB, which has fucking ads.
More cash back in your top eligible spend category, like restaurants.
That's amazing. It's my day off.
You don't have to choose a spending category.
Can I get the pancake triple?
Kyle Busch make or break this week in Chicago? Probably.
Your cash back automatically adjusts for you.
Great, because we are not going anywhere after this.
Earn 5% cash back that automatically adjusts to your top eligible spend category. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle with the Citi Custom Cash Card. Put it in the books.
Whoa. You don't want to do this. Oh, I promise you. I do. What have you done? Don't get mad. I borrowed some adamantium from your closet, and I made us something special. Yeah. Heineken Silver. All the taste, the drink. See? Isn't this better than fighting? Nope.
I always knew I wanted to pursue.
Can we sing the 7th inning song for today? I don't even know what the 7th inning song is for Miami.
Red Sox up 1-0. Here's the Marlins lineup.
They'll probably show God Bless America.
Chisholm will lead it off. De La Cruz, Bell, and Sanchez to follow. Berger is the DH. Edwards is short.
Lag spike. There we go.
Rivera at third, and Ali Sanchez doing the catching. Nick Pivetta with a quick run. Chisholm gets in at 250.
Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. Nick Pavetta's the pitcher. One pitch, one out. Looks like.
Still cruising over across the line. He's got it. One pitch and one out. Red Sox starter brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Pavetta coming in 4 and 5. Earned run average at 4.5.
So with Nicky P, what I'm looking at from him today is his fastball. We hear about the sweeper and the curveball and this and that, but in games that Pavetta has won, the opponents hit 176 against his fastball. In games that he lost, opponents hit 304 on the fastball. All of his stuff plays off of his heater.
So the Crew's going after the first pitch.
I'll sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"
He ought to be able
in the
to
7th inning at the.
Last time out, San Diego.
I think they'll do "God Bless America" in the
7
middle,
hits, 5 earned in just.
but I'll do it at the
4
either the
innings.
bottom or the top.
And he took a 9-2 defeat. So he needs a bounce back, very much like Bayo, who did bounce back very effectively last night.
You guys will have my rendition of "God Bless America."
Worked in that 4-seamer very effectively.
Not "God Bless America." Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
He hit 429 against it.
Two very different songs.
There's something about him pitching at home and on the road. He's got a 3.6 ERA on the road compared to 5.52 at Fenway Park. I don't know if he pitches different because of the wall, this and that. Who knows? But on the road, he's been much better. Lefty's hitting just 180 against him on the road.
1-2 to De La Cruz.
Which team is? Which unfortunate major league team has to play their 4th of July game in Canada today? The Astros. I feel bad for the Astros.
Presented by Bigelow T. Rafi Devers at third. Zaydan Rafaela at short. David Hamilton at second. Dom Smith over at first. In the outfield from left to right, Tyler O'Neill, Jaron Durant, Wilyer Abreu. And behind the dish doing the catching today, Reese McGuire.
And Josh Bell climbing in the first baseman, 236 with 8 home runs.
Remember in 2019, the Red Sox had to play the 4th of July game in Canada, and I was like so pissed.
1 for 3.
I was like, you can't do that.
Not a lot to go on head to head between Pavetta and the Marlin lineup today. They'll drop it in for a strike.
Is that what you call a yacker?
So I call it
It's a
yacker.
yacker.
Uncle Charlie. Doc Gooden's was so good they called it Lord Charles. That curveball. One pitch, and he did indeed. You were well in front of the umpire. Look at that pitch arsenal, brought to you by Audi.
That four-seamer about half the time, right? Everything plays off at that. It's well executed up in the zone. It's a tough pitch to hit.
Bounced it up there.
That's going to be 2-2 counts of Josh Bell here.
For Pavetta, 6.98 ERA.
Josh Bell, former All-Star, used to be really good for like 1 year, and then
this is a lineup he could really settle in against. Bases empty, 2 down.
And then fell to irrelevancy.
And a full count on Bell.
Cleveland is next one.
Yes.
So, I mean, you can get 2 bad lineups going into the break, build some confidence, feel good for the second half.
Same with Bayo, too.
Exactly.
And a payoff. And strike 3. You got him. Got him on the cut. He gets a 1-2-3 to start.
What sport would you like to see on TV channels that hasn't had sports on it?
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early,
Animal Planet?
your answer.
Yeah, NASCAR and Animal Planet would be cool.
$3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah. So this morning I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event, taking attention.
I don't really know.
When Dave, the sales guy, is like, you're gonna.
As long as I can watch it, I don't really care what channel it's on.
It lets me know it's recommended by Consumer Reports. When Dave says these cars are going fast, I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Hurry in for 4th of July savings. Now get a low $259 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $1,000 bonus cash on select 2024 Rogue trims.
Everything has to start somewhere.
This place is gonna work.
Is everybody good?
Sure.
Let's go.
What am I supposed to do with my hands? Like this? Or like this? Or like this?
Yo, why are you doing that with your hands?
FX's The Bear. All episodes now streaming.
NASCAR on MTV. That'd be wild.
At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guys. I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile Savings Calculator to see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
What did you tap for? Auntie Gigi.
My sister. She's a fighter.
When you tap or order online at participating grocery stores, MasterCard will donate 1 cent up to $5 million to Stand Up to Cancer. Standing up for the people we love, priceless.
Happy 4th of July. Red Sox with a 1-0 lead over the Marlins. Top of the second coming your way. Will Middlebrooks, Dave O'Brien, and Jemai Webster. As the Red Sox look for their 47th win, trying to get 8 over 500 for the first time this season. Masa Yoshida, the DH, again, 266, 2 home runs. That batting average has been climbing fast for Masa. When you watch him swing now, what's the biggest difference between him and 2 weeks ago?
Timing. I mean, hitting is timing, right? And for him, it's like he was getting started a little late. You're seeing him rush to try to cheat to hit fastballs. You're seeing him a little more calm in the plate, a little more just smooth about his actions. Not afraid to get beat and fire the ball the other way if he has to. He's using the entire field, which has been good to see.
Last 7 games, a .440 average, 11 for 25. Reese McGuire catching today. He's on deck, and then Dom Smith.
And Masa, another guy that liked day games, hit 298 during the day this season. Might not feel it like a day game in here with the roof, but still is.
1-2 and fouled into the mid, struck him out. 1 away in the second.
Roll number 1, just that fastball with some ride on top of the zone, way above the zone, full Masa here. But that's, you'll see swings like that. You can expose some hitters up above the zone with a good four-seamer if you have that good curveball, that 12-6 curveball that we've seen.
Reese at 205 with 3 home runs. So the pitching matchup's coming up in New York, 7:05 on Friday night. We'll have it for you on Nest, and it'll be Tanner Houck against Nestor Cortez, the left-hander. Josh Winkowski going at 1 o'clock on Saturday against Garrett Cole. And then 7:10 Sunday, that's on ESPN, Cutter Crawford against Luis Hill.
Cole's been struggling since he came back.
The moment with a 6.23 ERA. And Hill's had his issues too. He did against the Red Sox. And after that to boot. So we shall see.
I mean, Garrett Cole hates seeing the Red Sox on the other side of the field.
At short, it'll be Edwards to gather.
That'll be out number 2 to Reese McGuire.
He's often talked about his showdowns with Rafi Devers. He's had some great games against him.
You have news from Kenny Wallace that Deegan may be out of NASCAR possibly.
Yeah,
hate to say it, but she ain't that good.
Games, I feel like he just, obviously the Bogarts homer in the wild card. Right. But Devers owns him. Devers is his papa.
He's talked about that. He said, you know, if any of you in the media have a good idea how I'm supposed to get him out, please tell me.
Yeah, we're not telling you that. At that point, you're just like, I'm going to throw it down the middle because I've tried everything else. That's how Maddox said he used to pitch Tony Gwynn. He's like, just throw it down the middle. I've tried everything, and he gets hit on everything.
What's the weirdest thing you saw on TV that you didn't expect? Oh, jeez. There's been so much, like...
And a bounding ball through for a base hit. Dom Smith is on a single. Dom had a rough night last night. But
what's the weirdest shit I've seen on live TV?
What's the last thing I'll say on Garrett Cole? We can wait till Saturday to talk about it. Since joining the Yankees, 5.16 ERA.
I remember at the there was one Suns game this year where, like, this definitely isn't the weirdest, but I'm just going through the list. There was one Suns game this year where the game started, and literally right as the game started, like, literally tip-off happened, and the power went out in the stadium. The lights went out in the stadium. and it was just dark for like 3 seconds of gameplay, and then they went back on. That was pretty weird.
I mean, he leads MLB rookies in RBIs with 47. He leads AL rookies in hits.
That's some weird shit I've seen on live TV, though. I mean, a lot of the fights, NASCAR fights, are...
He's played in 83 of 85.
Yeah, Myatt Snyder going... The fuck?
84 of 86. I'll count this one.
Smith with the lead and 2 down. By the way, Duran starting all 86. He's the first Red Sox player since Mo Vaughn to start the Red Sox first 86 games, and that was...
I don't know if you can hear me. Well, barely. Oh, that's where we're at. Let's get the sweep.
Yankee Doodle Dandy in there for strike three. 2 more Ks in the inning for Pivetta. He's got 4 already.
There wouldn't be an hour in the day that I wouldn't think about my hair thinning.
I had under my hat for a good 3 years.
I experienced many challenges with prescribed medication.
Losing your sex drive feels very shameful.
My dermatologist recommended Nutrafol.
It's 100% drug-free and clinically tested.
Within 3 months, there was new growth.
My hair was stronger, and I don't have to choose between my health or my hair.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com/men.
Welcome to Fall River. We have great bird watching and an Amazon warehouse.
That's so fucking annoying.
Good for employees.
My stream got disconnected because people don't know how to fucking... In our house, the AC in the dining room cannot be on at the same time as the microwave. I've said that a million times. Because it ends up fucking up the circuit breaker and the Wi-Fi goes out. And then my stream gets fucked. And now everyone's acting like I'm the asshole for freaking out about it. This is the 3rd time that's happened this year.
FX is the bear. All episodes now streaming. Only on Hulu.
Well, July, great minds think alike, right? As far as the fashion for today, well, yours twirls, yeah. That's the separator. Duran to lead things off. Here in the 3rd inning, Red Sox on top 1-0. Jaron 0 for 1. He's flying out to left. Yeah, very cool.
So,
very cool.
I record all my streams. Like, I record the,
Jemine's not scared. I mean, come on, don't threaten me with a good time. I'll certainly do it.
I
I'd wear the hat, but I got to give it back to our security guard.
If we weren't playing baseball indoors, I'd have the wind going right now. But
Right.
maybe I can get that going.
If you were a pro, you get a fan.
Ooh, good point.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm
Don't
here all day.
don't dare him, please. I mean, this is enough for most of us right here. This is fine. This is plenty.
I'll let you borrow it, Obi.
Thanks a lot. Filed away. Hamilton on deck. I don't know if you saw it, but Chris Sale is now 11-3 after beating the Giants 3-1 yesterday. Afterwards, they were talking about, he said, is that more wins than I've gotten in the last 5 years combined?
Jeez. I've tried to avoid looking at his stat lines and his numbers.
I don't think you're alone there among Sox fans. Chris has had a great year. He could very well, start the All-Star game. Certainly headed that way, but his most wins since he went 12-4 in 2018 with Sox on that great team.
It was a move I felt like they had to make, right?
The comebacker here, Tyler will flip on to get the out. Duran 0 for 2 in this one. Well, it felt like they were compelled to, I guess. I mean, nobody has to make a move.
You don't have
to. I mean, you can hang on to him, and if he has that kind of a year, who knows though? But most of his wins have come in Atlanta. So there's something about that ballpark that has helped bring out some of the best in him.
Beyond the ballpark or the stats or whatever, he's healthy. He's not on the IL, which where he spent most of his time the last several years with the Red Sox, and that was the hardest part. He's eating this salary and getting no production at all. He's not even eating innings.
Hamilton with a walk, a stolen base, and a run. In all honesty, it had soured. The relationship had soured. And Chris Sale needed to go someplace else.
Yeah, and no one in the organization had anything against Chris. It was just, there was a lot of bad luck that happened with him blowing out his arm, the bike accident, the liner off the finger as soon as he came back there in New York.
Just never could stay healthy. Did not swing the bat on the appeal to the third base umpire. Having said all that, we were very fond of Chris Sale. Those of us who covered him day in and day out. He was an absolute blast early in his career to watch every 5 days. He was dazzling. And he was a great pitcher for the Red Sox for a couple of years there, gobbled up by Rupan. That'll be 2 up and 2 down with O'Neill coming up next. We're all thinking the same thing, though. Wish he had that season, the season he's having right now. This year in Boston.
Yeah, because I mean, you look at the lack of rotational depth that this, not only the big league team has, but the organization has right now.
Sure.
I mean, you can use another arm. And that's what you're hoping for. This team continues to play well, and you get another starting pitcher in the next month.
Win today, and you're 8 games over 500. And with a chance to jump back into that third wild card spot with a victory.
All right, well,
1 for 1, a single.
I did my ranting at my family for that shit, and now I'm done, and now we're ready to watch baseball. Sorry about that shit, guys.
So we'll see where that
I will upload the stream VOD in full, so I'll delete the part 1 and part 2 of the stream.
Right around the corner after that comes the trade deadline.
Yeah. July 30th this year.
They'll take a ball high. Red Sox 11-4 in their last 15 games since the middle of June. 2 down, bases empty. He looked to check, and he went. 2-2. He's not in love with the call. Tyler O'Neill almost never says a word to an umpire.
Yeah, this was close. This is one of those ones that could go either way. He just went. He just broke the plane there. But you see that go the other way a lot as well. You can't really feel that as a hitter either when it's that close.
Rattled a short. Edwards up and over. Does not have a very strong arm, but got it there, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
Yeah, with my team, we aim to win. Yeah, right now the show begins. Three to the house for the home team. 3 plays, 3 wins for the home team.
The heck happened? My family fucking, I've told them a million times.
Of Viagra, but faster. Meet Rose Sparks.
Told them a million times. There's an issue in my house where the AC in the dining room cannot be on at the same time as the microwave, or it'll flip a circuit, and the circuit is the one with the fucking Wi-Fi router on it. So I've told them many times, and this is the third fucking time that's happened. And everyone in my house right now is acting like I'm the asshole for being mad about that. First time, if I reacted like this the first time, yeah, that'd be an asshole thing to do. Second time, I still think, yeah, I'd be an asshole for that. It's the third fucking time that this has happened.
Welcome to the show.
I have every right to be mad, and I have every right to react the way I'm reacting.
Those obsessed with the game can take the complex and make it simple. That's why Major League Baseball chose Extreme Networks to advance their game.
No, I love my family. They're awesome, but they're fucking pissing me off. Like, I literally put a sign on the microwave that says, turn the AC off before using the microwave. It's not just there for decoration. Like,
6 Marlins, he struck out 4 of them. And he'll get the bottom third of the order of Brujan, Rivera, and Sanchez now. Here on the 4th of July. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching, around New England, around the world. As the Red Sox look for the sweep. And also a 4-game winning streak. Brujan, second baseman, a .225 hitter. You see a lot of batting averages like that. A lot of low power numbers for the Marlins. Batting stats presented by your local New England Honda dealers. Sharply the foul. Did you see the play the ball attendant made the other day in Los Angeles to save Shohei?
Oh, it was the bat boy on the top steps of the dugout.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that thing was coming in hot. It took it was like a one hopper, but it was headed.
But yeah,
right
what I'm gonna do is I'm going
the
to
best part too is Dave Roder's walking over, clapping.
delete the part 1 and the part 2 of the stream, and I'm going to, like, afterwards, and I'm just gonna upload the stream recording because I do that with OBS.
It was like when a fly ball comes up here. Same talent. You, Shohei, right
I
there.
record everything, so
Often said, same paycheck.
I'll upload that.
Man, do I wish.
Well, the deferment.
Like Bobby Bonilla, right? Yeah. Bobby Bonilla is still getting paid every July 1st.
Manny's getting paid too.
Manny is too. Liner and a leaping play here by Raffaello. Snap stat. And the first out of the inning.
I love this kid. You stick him anywhere, he's going to make the play. With style, too. Line drive off Brujan's bat here. Thought that was getting over him. Wrong guy to hit it at. Say it on Rafaela going up. Still a knock.
One away, Rivera at 218 with no home runs.
I'm looking at Pavetta's usage right now. He's
Oh, yeah.
just under
My dad used to tell me
60%
that, too.
fastballs. And I feel like against this team, if they're not hitting your fastball, throw it. Because they're one of the worst in baseball against the four-seamer.
Well, 7 up and 7 down to start for Nick. Sanchez, the catcher, on deck. Rivera, formerly with Kansas City, made his major league debut back in 2021 against the Red Sox. He got his first hit off of Garrett Richards.
He's definitely on the all-beard team. That thing is beautiful.
Yeah, it's serious. Cut on and missed. He puts him away, that four-seamer that you've been talking about. Well, he already has 5 punch-outs, 2 away.
Yeah, look, we're going to talk about the sweeper and the bite it has, and can he get swing and miss on it? If he is dominating with the fastball, not only for strikes, but using it for chase above the zone right there, it's going to open up all of his off-speed pitches, as we've seen so far to this point.
Sanchez, the 9-hitter. Marlins mired in last place in the National League East. Of course, that division owned by the Phillies. They have a 9-game advantage over Atlanta. Phillies just got 3 players selected to start the All-Star team.
They're holding on to that lead, and they're doing it without Schwarber, Harper, Realmuto.
Nick Pivetta is pitching a gem so far. He's still perfect right now.
Liner
and there you go.
To make the play, he'll fire on
so 9 up, 9 down.
Regardless, and
I understand what you're saying.
Again for Pivetta.
Sounds like a weird game.
Crack the case. And all the while, you were soaking in the bar. Oh, there's more to imagine when you listen.
Too far, man. How do you sleep at night?
Get matched at Mattress Firm? Sleep at night.
Buy the Baxter bag from WM. It's a dumpster in a bag. Fill it with up to 3,300 pounds of household debris. At half the size of a large dumpster, it's perfect for do-it-yourselfers.
Oh yeah, you guys will also, when I upload that full thing, you guys will get to see like the weird 5 minutes in between where I was just really pissed off. The stream wasn't working. You guys get to see that in between shit.
Available online.
It ain't that cool. Ain't that cool.
Nothing chill about a hot, sweaty life. Unless you have mountain cold refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
It was 1.5 points per match.
Here on Independence Day, we bring you to the top half of the 4th inning. Red Sox looking for some more runs on top, 1-0 against the Marlins. And Sox will bring up Devers, Abreu, and Yoshida. Rafi Devers, 1 hit shy of 1,000 in his career. Also 3 home runs short of tying Jason Varitek for 11th most in Red Sox history. It should be 193 for the captain. Rafi grounded out first time up to first base, but drove in a run and got Hamilton in, who had walked and stolen a base part of a double steal along with Tyler O'Neill in the first. Facing Kyle Tyler here today. He's 0-1. 2022, when the Angels designated Tyler for assignment, the Red Sox claimed him off waivers. The Red Sox would waive him 2 days later. The Padres claimed him. They waived him.
Jeez.
The following day, he was claimed again, once more by the Angels. They DFA'd him.
Jesus
3 days
Christ.
after that.
At that point, just stay at the airport and wait a day and just see what happens.
Wait for the call from the traveling secretary.
Yeah, you're not getting a locker until next week when you've seen every team in the division at least twice.
Back to the Angels we had previously played for.
I mean, nothing like being wanted, right?
So, I mean, to call him a former Red Sox, swing and a miss. Rafi attacking. Count goes to 3-2. Abreu on deck.
long was he with the Red Sox? 2 days?
5 minutes, yeah. Just a few days.
It's like calling Darnell McDonald a New York Yankee.
Right.
Remember that? They picked him up for like one game, made him cut his dreads. He had those long dreads.
Oh, and he
then DFA'd him.
He hated them.
And then he DFA'd him after a day or
That
two.
should be illegal.
After he made him cut his hair.
3-2, and Raffy will take ball 4. So he's aboard.
The Yankees are a scum organization.
Walk in front of Abreu.
Don't miss out on the action as the Red Sox take on the Oakland A's from July 9th to the 11th. Grab your tickets now at redsox.com/tickets.
Hilliard does have a little hitting streak of 4 in a row, but he's not really been driving the ball yet the way he did earlier before the injury. And looks at a strike. Yoshida on deck. Red Sox are the leadoff man aboard here in the 4th. And a 1-1. Serve towards short. Rivera will cut it. He'll flip for an out there on the first, not in time. So Raffy erased at second. Abreu becomes the runner at first with 1 out. Softly hit on the infield.
Not hit hard here. I mean, if that ball's hit any harder, it's probably a double play, so silver lining in that at least. So Yoshida gets something going here with 1 out.
Moss 0 for 1, struck out first trip. Well, here on the 4th of July, you look around baseball traditionally and check out where people are, what they might need, what they're going to deal for, what they're
Tom Brady was
trade
playing
away.
beach football. Yeah, I saw that.
Baltimore has mentioned a 2-game lead over the Yankees. A little while there where the Orioles were really scuffling. They had lost 5 in a row. Runner taken off. The step in the throw and the tag. He's safe. He got in there.
Oh my God!
Abreu safe at second base.
Huh?
The Marlins so casual about this, embarrassingly so. They're going to want to look at it.
They're going to challenge
so they are
that.
going to challenge the play, but ruled safe at second.
Yeah, Willier he thought he was sneaking a really good jump here, and Kyle Tyler just held for a touch longer than he thought he was going to, and he was able to step off and should be dead to rights. I mean, he gets around, he swim moves around that glove. You got to see if the second attempt after, so here's the miss. Now, where does the glove go after? Does he get his arm? Yeah, it does. He got right in the bicep. He's out.
So they will get it. This is going to be overturned.
Yeah, so they're
Initially
going
ruled safe.
That's not going to be a stolen base.
They nearly got in there.
They're going to overturn that.
They got a great jump, obviously, but they sniffed that out. They are overturning that, so he's going to be caught stealing. Tyler able to step off and get him. So,
Yeah, you hate running into outs, but you know, part of what the Red Sox do well is they're very aggressive on the base path. But when teams know that, pitchers are going to mix their looks.
There's the rules.
Fly ball by Yoshida, and Chisholm will get under this and make the catch. So in the end, Tyler faces only 3 batters.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So this morning, I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event, taking a test drive. When Dave, the sales guy, is like, "You're gonna love this." He shows me the best-in-class fuel economy and lets me know it's recommended by Consumer Reports. When Dave says, "These cars are going fast," I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Hurry in for 4th of July savings. Now get a low $259 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $1,000.
I didn't really read all the rules, but I'll take a look at them again now that we're into commercial.
KFC meal is just $4.99 all day, every day. Good luck finding a deal this juicy anywhere else.
thought of a bucket's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a really, really good deal.
And the pick is in.
Since its inception, the Boys and Girls Clubs have been more than a fun place for kids to go after school.
Oh.
For some,
So yeah, you really got to
it's
get
been a
shit
second
right
home
in this game.
where they can learn,
Yeah, that makes
play,
sense.
and grow. Thanks to the partnership between Major League Baseball and Boys and Girls Clubs, children of all backgrounds have access to safe spaces. Let's go second selfie. MLB Together and the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, empowering children and building futures. Bring it in.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was...
Well, Pivetta off to a hot start, to say the least, as he's retired the first 9 men with 5 strikeouts. He'll get the top of the order again here in Chisholm, who's 0 for 1 with a fly to left. Red Sox had 1-0. Just lost a man on the bases. And rattle foul by Chisholm. Red Sox have kept this guy in check in the series. He's 1 for 9.
Well, you know, you hear about how active he is on the base paths, but he can't steal first. That's the problem.
He's stolen 14 bases. He has great speed, but he has rarely been on the last couple of weeks. He's hitting .258, which is easily their highest batting average in the land today. De La Cruz on deck.
Pitchers for the Sox have done a really good job of managing him within the first couple pitches of the at-bat. That's when he does a lot of his damage. First pitch and second pitch. So they nibbled there, make pitches in on his hands, so when he does swing, you can't hurt him early in the count.
1-2 will be bounced up there on Chisholm. Pivetta in need of a turnaround game, and doing it against the Marlins today, at least to this point. Making his second career start on July 4th. They do appeal a no swing. His other July 4th start was in Oakland 3 years ago. He went 7 innings, did not allow a run, and he struck out 10. He's having the same kind of outing so far in this one. 3-2 pitch, and high and fouled on the left field line.
So you're telling me the Canadian loves pitching on America's birthday?
Got it. It would appear to be true.
Noted.
For Nick Pivetta.
Couple of Canadians here.
And a 3-2 from the righty. And inside, and they have a base runner. Ball 4 on Chisholm. So their first man to reach first.
Tomorrow, don't miss an iconic matchup presented by Yingling Traditional Lagers. The Red Sox visit Aaron Judge and the Yankees. We'll have pregame coverage beginning at 6 and first pitch at 7, only on Nesson.
De La Cruz 0 for 1 with a K in the first inning. Red Sox on any day of the summer have really enjoyed playing in Miami. They're 14-7 here all time against the Fish. See if Chisholm does any running here. Again, 14 stolen bases, their top speed guy.
Yeah, you got to think he is definitely going here the next pitch or two. They haven't had any traffic on the base pass, and they want to take advantage here with no outs and try to get somebody in scoring position.
McGuire catching today, runner holding.
And this is a situation, too, as a hitter. If I'm De La Cruz, I know Pivetta's got a good fastball. They want to be able to throw out Chisholm. The best way to do that is on fastball. So if I'm up there, I'm looking for the fastball. Now, that can get you in trouble. There's a cat and mouse game that a pitcher will play with that and say, hey, I don't care if he runs. I'm going to stick with the breaking ball, so we'll see.
Nobody out, one on. He's going to hold again. A pitch out, throw down. Here's the tag, and he's safely back. That's close. Red Sox were convinced he was off to the races.
I love that. You don't see pitch outs very often anymore. Obviously, pitchers only have a couple disengagements to hold runners on. But you can utilize a catcher, especially if you are in an 0-2 count. You're in an advantage count for the pitcher. You can use that pitch out.
Stays put again. He tried to hold up with a swing and a miss. And down he goes, strike three. De La Cruz fanning for the second time. One out in the inning.
As De La Cruz thinking, hey, maybe I'll get another fastball here. They're worried about Chisholm running. Well, there's the sweeper. Bites down below the zone. No chance to hold up. And he was sold out. Dead red heater in that one.
6 Ks for Pivetta. Here's Bell. He's already fanned once. And a dive back on the tag won't get him.
So it was a walk, right? That Pivetta just gave up.
1-0 game here in the fourth.
So still no hits on the day.
And he'll drop in a strike.
Thank you. If he's going to keep calling that, just keep throwing it there. Can't hit that.
Not.
That's good luck in that one.
Sanchez on deck, runner taken off. Here's the throw down. Here's the tag.
Oh, there you go. That's going to be out.
Base McGuire
So still technically it's 11 up, 11 down in a way.
Hanging around the bag to look in, and they will not challenge it. He is out.
Love that. Great catch and throw right here. Gets a good one to throw on. Reese McGuire does. Puts it on the money, and then Sadon. It's hard for middle infielders now. You see how he's in front of the bag. You can't get a foot in front of that base anymore. You get called for interference for blocking the bag. You have to catch it in the front and then be really athletic to get there and tag Chisholm as he tries to swim with.
That's a swing and a miss on Bell. Remember the old days? Nobody did any swim moves. You didn't have review. Guys just slid in feet first. You're right out or safe.
Yeah, and it's the game trying to protect players from injury, right? That's where a lot of these rule changes happen, especially around the bases and breaking up double plays, blocking the plate, the Buster Posey rule.
Well, there's also some evolution with athleticism and the way guys steal bases now.
Of course. You got the big oven mitts, you know, to protect their fingers. I rarely went in head first. I was a feet first guy. I didn't want my fingers getting mangled in there. And if a guy's blocking the bag, if a guy drops a knee on me at third base or second base, I'm going in feet first because I want to make him feel it. Maybe he won't try to do it again next time.
Pivetta's 3-2. And he's going to walk another man his second of the inning. That'll put Bell on with 2 out, bring up Sanchez. As we have seen, when he does connect, he can hit it a ton.
Yeah, Pivetta definitely pitching a little more careful the second time through the lineup to the top of this lineup, to these guys who can actually hurt him in this lineup. He's pitching a little more careful.
Jesus Sanchez 0 for 1. He's tapped to second. He takes strike 1. Red Sox and the Yankees tomorrow night in the Bronx at 7:05. Tanner Houck going for his 8th win. Also eyeing a spot on that all-star roster. Going in with a 2.67 ERA. He's trying to shake one off.
Yeah. So another walk for Nick Pivetta.
Red Sox have 3 starters in a row who are attempting to right their ship. Tanner's had such a terrific year. Swung on and missed. He goes down hacking. That's going to be on number 3.
So there's
he
4 hitless innings.
a couple of the
Ask why it's important to start your day early.
Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. There you go.
If you love travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
When anyone in this house wears white, it doesn't stay white for long. White to art class? That's risky.
Art has no rules, Mom.
White to coffee?
A dangerous endeavor.
White to soccer?
I'm not gonna slide tackle.
He's gonna slide tackle.
But now with Tide Oxy White, we can clean our white clothes without using bleach. Even work some colors.
I slide tackled.
I see that. Keep your whites white, even without bleach, with Tide Oxy White. We got this.
It's got to be Tide.
This summer, experience the next frontier in footlong snacking. Introducing new $3 footlong dippers. Chicken and cheese, pepperoni and cheese, and double cheese. All with your choice of dipping sauce. The world might not be ready for them.
But at $3 a pop, your wallet definitely is. Find the dip that hits at Subway today.
All the big hits. All the great grabs.
You gotta be kidding me!
And all the swagger.
Look at that doggy.
4th of July for everybody, 1-0. Red Sox have the lead as we proceed to inning number 5. Just 2 hits in the game. Red Sox have them both. And Reese McGuire looking for his first. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Then Dom Smith and then Cedar Rafaela. Would you bring your dog to a baseball game?
Me? No. I love my dog, but why would I bring him to a baseball game? I never really understood that, honestly.
No, this pooch is having a great time.
That's a good-looking
That'd be
dog.
one reason why.
That's a good-looking dog. That's a very relaxed dog. You know what? Nowadays, maybe my dog's gonna be like 10 this month, so he would definitely just chill. But when he was younger, absolutely.
Right. Now that maturity has settled in, McGuire will pop this one up to Edwards.
That'll be out number 1.
And a quick out for the Sox here in the 5th inning.
So you bring your dog to the park, let him have a chill morning because tonight there's gonna be fireworks going off everywhere. And dogs are not about that life.
No, that and thunder and lightning, which is Freak City.
There's lots of that down here.
Yeah.
That.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys down here get pounded by. We lived here for 14 years in South Florida, over in West Palm when I was doing the Marlins in the early days, and I was stunned by how much thunder and lightning hit the area and just how heavy it rained when it rained. It was unbelievable.
It's like in the summer, every afternoon between like 2 and 5, something brews up over the Everglades out there with all the humidity and just crushes you.
Yeah.
And then the sun comes out and you're back to normal.
The other thing that freaked me out was you can be on one side of the street, and it's sunny.
Oh yeah.
You look across the street at your neighbor's house, and it's pouring.
Torrential.
It's like 50 yards away, and it's 2 different weather systems. Crazy.
50 yards away, huh? I didn't know you had acreage like that. Your houses are spread out. Mine are packed in there pretty tight, but
yeah,
you know.
But you're a people guy.
I only hit 43 career homers.
You like people. Now Smith with a high fly.
There you
ball,
go,
center
go,
field,
go,
running
go.
Back Chisholm. Now
Nope.
he's going to pull up and make
It's going to be
the
out
play.
number 2. The top of the
2
5th.
down. Kind of got up there and died. And 2 away in the Red Sox 5th. Salem 5 presented the 5th inning. Salem 5 Bank. Sadon with a fly to right 0 for 1. Went around. That is a swing and a miss for strike 1 on Rafaela. Duran would hit next, given the opportunity.
That fastball up and in, that's a cutter there to kind of straighten out. But that's been the pitch, up and in, that location that has really given Sadon some issues this year. You see them trying to go back up there. That's been the one, and it's he has to shorten up to get to that. But hey, here's the thing too: if you're not good at hitting that pitch, don't swing at it. So it's building your approach around your strength and what you do well. And if that's not part of it, you got to start taking that pitch more.
And the 0-2. Well, he put him away fast, didn't he? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Red Sox go 1-2-3.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/realfood.
Corsair, thin skin. When I'm shaving down there, not just any razor will do. Venus for pubic hair and skin, with a patented irritation defense bar. For a smooth shave with blades that barely touch skin.
King C. Gillette is an award-winning lineup. Men's Health's best beard trimmer for beginners, among Men's Journal's best beard shampoos and washes, and GQ's best beard conditioners for soft, no-itch facial hair. Your beard is our trade. These are your tools. King C. Gillette.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. And then, when you see it, you know. Be authentic. Knew it.
Nick Pivetta's pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. The only two men to reach came on walks against him in the first 4 innings. And he has fanned 7.
Yeah, the swing and miss stuff has been there. He's looked really good.
Jake Berger struck out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Now down 0-2.
11 swing and misses by Pivetta so far. That's a really good sign. That tells you both the fastball and the breaking stuff's nasty.
All 3 games with the roof closed here at Lone Depot Park in Little Havana.
Thank God. It's hot.
Say that again. 0-2. Got him lunging. So Red Sox heading for New York City, and 3 games coming up over the weekend. Today feels like Sunday.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a Thursday. That's for sure.
Pretty good crowd on hand for Miami standards.
Left that one high. So it's Tanner Houck on Friday. Josh Winkowski, who's been terrific since coming back, on Saturday afternoon. Cutter Crawford goes Sunday night. Another showdown on Sunday Night Baseball. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 8 in the book for Nick Pivetta today.
Yeah, Pivetta early in this count saw a lot of good breaking balls from him. A lot of sweepers off the plate. Berger reaching out, swinging and missing, and then fouling it off. Goes just to the gas away right here, and he can't catch up because he's so worried about this ball snapping off into the plate. He is so late on that.
1 out in the 5th inning for Edwards, who struck out looking his first time up, and he'll look at a strike.
You know, so what's good about when we travel and it's not Sunday, we get Chick-fil-A on the plane.
We do.
And I so much.
Driven into center field, Duran backing up. He's under it though. 2 down. And watching you eat is a sport unto itself.
I was waiting on that. I knew as soon as I said anything that had anything to do about food, you will talk about me crushing food.
Nobody crushes like you do. On the entire flight, Bruhan next, 0 for 1. He's lined out to short.
It's as soon as that comment left my mouth, here we go.
It's
Here we go.
Only because it's incredibly impressive. how much you devour, and you never gain weight. And for strength.
I did well. Baggy t-shirts.
Telling him, enjoy that gift. Nobody aboard. Fouled off his foot. Ruhan in some pain. Gets a hot foot. And we'll need to walk that off.
Got a big breaking ball there, and I mean, drilled the tie. He squared it up, but he also squared up his shin. See exactly where this gets him. Right on the inside of that ankle. Might have wasn't me.
Pivetta got him 1-2-3 in the first inning, 2 Ks. 1-2-3 in the second inning, 2 Ks. Got him 1-2-3 in the third. In the fourth inning, a walk, a strikeout, a caught stealing, another walk, and another strikeout. And in the fifth inning, he has struck out a man and got a fly ball to center.
No fastball in right here, just frozen pizza.
Off the hands, he flicked it foul.
He's hurting too. The worst is when you take a pitch inside and you hit it off yourself and the pitcher just stays in there. You're like, not twice.
2-strike pitch. Rattled toward first. Very gently. Smith will flip that to Pivetta. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for the right-hander. He gets him fast in the fifth.
This guy is off the charts special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. What a masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy really good? Absolutely sensational tonight.
Make room cause we moving in, yeah. With my team we aim to win, yeah. Right now the show begins. We three to the house for the whole team. 3 plays, 3 wins for the whole team.
There are those with extraordinary abilities. Some have great strength, speed, or the ability to fly. See baseball's mightiest heroes unite on the summer's biggest stage. MLB Network's All-Star Week begins July 12 on MLB Network.
More than 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, like Sylvia. She started You Simply Season to help people spice up their meals.
Not to deal with shipping.
So she turned to Amazon to take logistics off her plate.
Sweet. Tunisian Thai spice.
Spice, spice, high five.
This year's draft class is unbelievable.
Welcome.
Just the one run. The Red Sox have made that hold up so far. They had first inning score against Kyle Tyler. He's really settled down since then. Nick Pivetta has not allowed a hit and only a couple of base runners.
So we're in the top of the 6th now. Shit's going by really
He's been
fast.
terrific. Duran will lead things off with a swing and a miss. He's flied out and grounded out today. 0 for 2.
Uncle Sam.
And then Hamilton and then O'Neill. As we have moved on to the 6th inning. Duran, the first American League player ever to record 100 hits, 10 triples, 10 home runs, 20 stolen bases before the All-Star break.
Dude, he's been special in so many ways.
The only National League player to do it was Jose Reyes in 08. So already up over 100 hits.
That's a really small list. Goodness. Only one other guy to do that.
Just another measure of the specialness of the season he's having. 2-2.
Kyle Tyler had only thrown 4 2/3. That was the longest he had gone into a game. That was in his last start against Philly. Now just 2 starts.
Lifts this one. Will pop up into center. That'll be out number 1. A man gone and Hamilton coming up. Viva Tequila Seltzer is the official hard seltzer. Red Sox coverage on NESN. 88 calories. Hamilton has scored the run. With a walk and a theft. Stole his 22nd base. He has the team lead now in that category. It's also grounded out. Activity in their bullpen. A.J. Puck, the lefty, as he starts to loosen. Frankly,
Puck.
The way Tyler's been going, that'd be a break for the Red Sox.
Yeah,
since
no
that first inning.
Yeah. He's throwing the ball well. That curveball is good. You know, I read that it was good. I watched his video, and it looks tight. It's got a sharp break, but seeing it here in person today.
Line driving a base hit into right. Hamilton thought about it. He flirted with it, but he'll hustle on back to first. And the Red Sox have their 3rd hit today.
I love that. There's so many guys in this lineup that are out of the box high. As soon as they make contact, they're thinking too. Now, it's never just a single to these guys. Watch the hard turn. And that way, if you don't hesitate at all, if there's any type of bobble at all, you're standing on second base. That's how you run the bases right there.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He has a base.
Make sure to join me at the end of this inning, the end of the 6th inning, heading into the top of the 7th inning. I will be singing my rendition of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
O'Neill's 16 home runs. Runner docks back to first base. They were hollering at the right-hander Tyler, who's already turned and gotten a man trying to steal. He got Abreu. Initially, Abreu was ruled safe on the play at second, but they reviewed it. They got the call right on review. Red Sox are not really picking this guy up, Grace.
No, he's mixing speeds. You know, we're seeing the slider there. Hamilton got the hit off the slider, the good curveball, the fastball, sneaky. And that cutter has been a really good pitch for him.
3rd time around for the lineup. Throw back to first base and a dive back safely by Hamilton.
That's another thing, too. When you have base runners like Hamilton, Duran, Rafaela, these guys, there's no way the pitcher is fully focused on the batter and executing pitches when you are so worried about these guys still in second base.
But he's got to go, doesn't he?
I would. You run like that? Absolutely.
Holding here. Now 3-1.
Yeah, but here, even 3-1 count, I would love to let O'Neill hit. Because sometimes 3-1 count, a guy goes, you just take the pitch, let him have the bag. You're one swing away from this being 3-0.
Nice play by Bell to scoop that out of the dirt on the low toss. So that's 2 disengagements for Kyle Tyler.
And now it's like, all right, hit your jump and go.
I think y'all are going to enjoy my version of "Take Me Out to the Ball Game."
Hamilton, long stretch. He's not running. And it's going to be ball 4.
It's ball 4, so Tyler O'Neill will take first base.
For Raphael, who has driven in around on the ground down, he's also taking a walk. Schumacher out in the dugout. He's had activity in that bullpen. Got a lefty ready to go for Devers, and he's going to make the move right here.
So that's going to be it for Kyle Tyler.
As well.
The Marlins are going to go to the bullpen.
After a rocky start, Red Sox grabbed an early run, but nothing after that, although the 2 men aboard the and from Miami on the 4th of July. We'll have more in just a moment.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties the game.
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
There are those with extraordinary abilities. Some possess great strength. Others, speed. While some have the ability to fly. See baseball's mightiest heroes unite on the summer's biggest stage.
We got all the stars in Major League Baseball.
MLB Network's All-Star Week, a full week of events, begins July 12th on MLB Network.
This is brought to you by WB Mason. Shipping and packaging supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. And by Viva Tequila Seltzer. Ditch them all. Add tequila, 88 calories. And here on July 4th, the Red Sox looking for some fireworks. Runners at first and second. And one man out. Puck coming out of their bullpen. Raffy is 1 for 3 with a solo home run off. And the runners take off. The throw down to third, not nearly in time, and another double steal by those two. Hamilton and O'Neill off to the races.
Love that. Absolutely. You got to think, even with the base open, he brought in Puck to face Devers, lefty on lefty. He's had some success against left-handed batters. You got to think they let him face him here.
Red Sox with 4 stolen bases today. Infield drawn in. Raffy on the day, an RBI ground out in the first inning. He's also taking a walk.
Same sequence up the Vince. Double steal, Raffy up, infield in, just like the first.
Do you like my profile icon? I mean, it's so hard to see it, but here, I'll go to your channel.
18 home runs for Devers, right at 50 runs batted in.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I actually like that better than your other one. Because when I search up your channel, your old one's still on there, but then when I actually go into the channel, your new one's on there. And yeah, it looks good. It looks better than the old one.
Everything looking like some of the best production of his career to this point.
What a great spot this would be for career hit number 1,000. Grounds that one to the right side. Bell will flip back to get the out as another run scores. It's exactly what happened in that first inning. Raffy grounding out, picking up the RBI to make it 2-0.
The beauty of speed, OB. David Hamilton, him being at third base on contact, running home, absolutely no chance to throw it back.
So O'Neill down to third, 2 away. Abreu has struck out and hit into a fielder's choice, also been caught stealing. So it's not real sexy, but the Red Sox get another run in.
Yeah, runs a run, especially with the way that Nick Pavetta's been throwing the ball.
Again, if you're just tuning in, he's not allowed to hit through his 5 innings. Yoshida on deck. Red Sox trying to grab another one here with.
He did?
O'Neill
I don't even know.
2 feet away.
Probably because it was a sexy pitch.
Marlins blinking first and going to their bullpen.
I didn't even hear it.
And Puck with the 0-2.
Oh. Maybe he was talking about me.
Sox trying to sweep here in Miami. And also trying to go a season-high 8 games over 500. Two-way and a two-strike pitch.
No, don't change it. I love that icon.
They'll take a ball.
I like it better than the old one.
Yeah, puck can be pretty tough on lefties. You see the velocity, a couple 97s right there, one in on the hands, another away. That breaking ball has a lot of break away from left-handed hitters.
Rifled but foul.
Yeah, that was a mistake. That was a backup slider that just kind of spun. Stayed in. He executed the first couple early in this at-bat. First 2 pitches down and away to Abreu. That one was a mistake.
Here's the 1-2 to Wilyer Abreu. And a big swing and a miss. He came up empty. The Red Sox add another run, ahead 2-0.
You love the players. You love the game. See ya. Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
You're known as a fan favorite for more than your home runs, Taurus, since you also have one of the most charming personalities in the game. You like to keep your life as streamlined as possible, but if you start getting a flurry of interview requests, say yes to any opportunity that comes your way. You'll want to stay booked and busy outside of your stacked game schedule.
What's up, Andy? Oh, you're on your other channel now.
He's one of the faces of the game.
Oh, yeah. I have to look up your channel to like actually be able to. I mean, it's an anime character. I think the color scheme is cool, but I'm not really into anime. But also, at the same time, your profile picture isn't meant to represent me. It's meant to represent you. The Red Sox scored another run in that inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 2-0 now. Marlins are still hitless through 5.
Red Sox 2 and Miami nothing to the bottom of the 6th inning. Rivera to lead things off as he takes ball 1. Pivetta, the only 2 men to reach against him. Chisholm with a walk and Bell with a walk. Those were both in the 4th inning. He's fanned 8 today. And count 2-0. Ali Sanchez on deck. And then
If I was in control of your account, well, I mean, assuming it's not my account, like not my personal account, so it wouldn't be my face. But like if it's just some other picture that's not my face, I would have it as
Rivera, the third baseman, number 8 hitter.
I'd put like a cool, for you, I'd put the cool Astros logo, like a cool Astros logo that like you don't see very often, you know?
Had a decent crowd here today. They had over 20,000.
The cool color scheme.
Yesterday, which was fireworks night. 3-1 and a fly foul on a play and a full count.
This feels about the same as yesterday did, honestly. Pretty full there in the bottom.
Yeah, they've been averaging about 12,000, 12,500, but the Red Sox coming to town and brought some more fans. 3-2. Fly ball center field. There's Duran to get underneath that. Out number 1 in the 6th. The pitch zone presented by Mika.
I'll tell you what, Nick Pivetta has looked so good, and he needed it. 8 strikeouts, 5 of them on the heater, 3 of them on the sweeper. heard from Alex Story, the sweeper hasn't been that good lately. Well, today it has been nasty. The fastball has had life. He has located it off the edges of the plate. He is doing some pitching today.
It's the first man here in the 6th inning. Here's Sanchez, the 9-man in their batting order. He is 0 for 1. Hit the ball pretty well first time up. He lined to third, and Devers made the catch. So he's 0 for 1. And strike.
Yeah, Nicky P, he's living on the edges today. In, out, up, down, getting some chase, lots of swings out of the zone. Been fun to watch.
1-1, a strike. Back to the sweeper. You talked about that pitch before the start. Needing to regroup with that.
Yeah, you know, whether it's something mechanically, something with his grip, maybe just finishing the pitch out front. There towards the end of his last start, it was just losing that horizontal break. You know, we've seen that a little bit with Cutter Crawford. Just losing that side-to-side break and just kind of being a downer.
Fly center field again, and another play for Duran. He lines it up. He's got it. 2 down.
But today, with that sweeper, we've seen it more side-to-side, right-to-left movement. When that happens, you get a lot of swing and miss and a lot of weak contact.
Top of the order, Jazz Chisholm. He's fly down, walked, and been caught stealing.
You know, this would be the tester for Pivetta, too. 3rd time through the lineup this year, 7.27 ERA with a 3.24 opponent batting average. So this will be a real tester here, even against this lineup. Once they've seen you for a 3rd time, they've seen all your stuff.
Next pitch will be his 75th. Nobody aboard, 2 down. Sharply foul. A ball and a strike on Chisholm. To your point, on the 3rd time through, and that's exactly where we are now. In there for a strike. Marvin Hudson saw that at the top of the zone. Did look like it caught the top of the zone.
Yeah, Chisholm, he kind of upper body starts to kind of dive, one of those divers, right? His body kind of dives towards the plate, and that pitch up and in is going to feel like it's way further inside than it actually is. It's dotted in that top corner.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss to strike him out. 95 to power it by him. They go 1-2-3 again.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus, here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits and you can still save versus the other guys. I'll just do it.
Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator to see how much you can save.
And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
Mi vida está llena de preguntas, como ¿cómo limpio una mancha de alioli? ¿Y el amarillo es un color claro u oscuro? Por suerte, Tide responde a casi todas. Porque no importa quién lava la ropa, en qué ciclo ni a qué temperatura, Tide funciona. Así puedo centrarme en otras preguntas.
Alrighty, y'all. Here's Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Sam edition.
Esa es nueva. Para todas las preguntas.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with a gun. Buy me some weed nugs or some good crack. I don't care if I go out of whack, so just root for the Red Sox. And if they don't win, it's a shame, 'cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Where gamers can play as their favorite baseball teams.
Hell yeah.
Players, and even
Got a no-hitter through 6 innings right now.
now, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Play. Rated E for everyone.
Red Sox coming to bat here in the 7th inning with a 2-0 lead. Nick Pivetta has been superb today. Red Sox have not knocked the cover off the ball, but they do have a couple, a run in the 1st and another in the 6th inning. But Pivetta is certainly the story. Nothing in a hit column at all against him by the Marlins to this point. Yoshida has struck out flat out. He's 0 for 2.
Both runs by the Red Sox generated by speed, right? The double steals put them in that position. And when the Red Sox don't have their best bats at the plate that day, they can still generate runs with good pitching. When you have good pitching.
Dell's going to scoop that up and get the out at first. 1 away in the 7th. In front of Reese McGuire. As we take a look at FanDuel's same game parlay, you bet $5 and win $114.03. Reese ground on pop up today. Red Sox taking the first 2 here on a 6-game road trip. They will end on Sunday night in the Bronx. And he will take the first one for strike at 96.
If I'm not mistaken, AJ Puck played college ball at Florida for the Gators. They're coming out of college. This guy was big.
He's been around a while. He gets in front 0-2 on McGuire. Dom Smith would be next. And the top of the 7th. Hammer that one down the line to foul. The Sox do win the ball game. They're going to be 11 games over 500 on the road this year. Because their first record was 7-3, of course. And they haven't stopped.
Well, this team just keeps
Discord.
pleasantly surprising us.
See, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. The old Houston logo, the Colt 45s. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, uncomfortable at bat for a lefty against this guy. You see how long and lanky he is, that long arm. It's almost like it starts at you, and then you know he's got the good breaking ball. He loves to throw to lefties. Yeah, got to get ready for that. Just can't catch up to that heater, especially above the zone.
Dom Smith, a base hit and a fly out, 1 for 2. Goes after the first pitch and a pop up down the line. The other Cruz moving across the foul line. Room to make the play, and he makes the catch. That's the end of the top of the 7th inning, 2-0. We'll stay right here for God Bless America here on the 4th of July in Miami. And the finale
I think it would be visible, yeah.
As the Red Sox
I mean, maybe a brighter background, but like, I don't know if the colors would work with that.
Please welcome back United States Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Rafa Beltran to perform God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains, through the prairies, to the oceans, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Beautiful voice singing a beautiful song. Hell yeah. America!
you have to ask why it's important to start your day early. Here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
There are those with extraordinary abilities. Some possess great strength. Others, speed. While some have the ability to fly. See baseball's mightiest heroes unite on the summer's biggest stage.
We got all the stars from Major League Baseball.
MLB Network's All-Star Week, a full week of events, begins July 12th on MLB Network.
This year's draft class is unbelievable.
Welcome to the show. Finds the wall and she makes the catch.
This is a historic event this year.
Bottom 7, Red Sox 2 and Miami nothing. And Nick Pivetta back to work against De La Cruz. Swinging at the first pitch, and they do that a lot. He flicks it foul. He has struck out 2 times today. Pivetta has fanned 9 with 2 walks, and that's been it. He has been superb. Here comes the 0-1. Bell on deck, and then Sanchez for the Marlins.
It's been good to see Pivetta obviously work deep into a game, but really not see a decline in this stuff whatsoever. 80 pitches in, we're in the 7th inning. This stuff looks just as crisp as it did earlier.
Here's 1-2. We mentioned this when he came on the air. He has one other start on the 4th of July. He was terrific. It was 3 years ago against Oakland. He went 7, striking out 10, and giving up 2 hits in that one. High fly along the right field line. That's going to cruise on out of play. Josh Bell on deck. His 83rd pitch.
Going to be flied out to right field, and that's going to be out number 1 in the bottom of the 7th. So, still got it.
This week on Dining Playbook, Billy and Jenny visit Citrus and Salt in Fort Point. Catch Dining Playbook Saturday morning at 9, only on Messin, driven by your New England Chevy dealers.
Josh Bell could be a dangerous guy, given his power. In this one, he is.
Oh yeah, that definitely works. That does the trick.
To get on base all day. He did not swing. It's ball 1. Pivetta getting the first out here in the 7th. And a hot shot. Great play by Smith. He scoops it.
Nice play. That was awesome. Wow.
He's been suave over there with the glove.
That almost ended it right there.
Almost gets too relaxed sometimes, right? But this one, wow, big play to the foul line. Watch him get low and stay behind this baseball.
You don't think he'd keep it?
Nice play, Dom Smith. Good job by Pivetta getting over there. So
yeah, that was almost it right there. Dom Smith has not been great defensively this year, but that was a great play.
It takes a bad hop, you don't have a chance. The best chance you had, stay low, stay underneath the baseball.
Yeah, I feel that.
Just did.
Pivetta racing over to cover. His teammates gathered around him, giving him some extra time before he takes on Jesus Sanchez. What a play by Dom Smith on the backhand. That was scalded. And 2 out in the 7th inning. Sanchez
Astros are bad.
Second,
yeah, well, I think they're still going to make the playoffs.
Another guy with some power with 8 home runs. He swings and drives that to center field. Duran on his horse, racing back.
Oh, man.
Second base at Sanchez.
Well, shit.
Third. He will slide in safely with the triple.
Damn, man.
And Pivetta says, give me another baseball. So that's their first hit of the game. It comes with 2 down in the 7th inning.
You know,
damn, that sucks.
Makes that nice sliding play down the line. You're thinking, okay.
Good job, though. Great job, Nick.
Play, right?
You did a great job today. He is staying out to complete this inning.
Next batter. Fastball. Not a bad pitch. I mean, this is on the black, on the edge away. Sanchez showing off the power, going the other way with that one.
Off the wall for a 3-base hit.
So as easy as it is for a pitcher to let off the gas right here, and Durant going back, really didn't have a chance. He was on a full sprint. Didn't really have a chance to make a play on that ball.
Berger 0 for 2. He has struck out 2 times. So now, as often happens when a guy's chasing a no-hitter late in the game, the score is low. You got to make sure you win the game.
So that's the point I was just about to get to before we showed the Durant play, was you really got to find a way to lock back in, because you kind of lose your focus because you're so focused on, hey, I don't want to give up a hit. Then you do. Well, guess what? It's just a 2-0 game.
Slayton up in the pen. 2 strikes on Berger. Down he goes hacking. Strike 3. He fans for the 3rd time. Well, no more no-hitter, but the Red Sox lead at 2-0 at the end of 7.
It ain't my dad's razor, Dad.
Hey, watch it.
It's from Gillette Labs. This green bar releases trapped hairs from my face.
Game changer.
While the Flex, this contours to it, so the 5 blades can get virtually every hair in one stroke for the ultimate Gillette shaving experience.
The best a man can get is
Gillette Labs.
When I want to feel my most powerful, it starts with Venus. With 5 ultra-sharp blades and water-activated serums for incredible glide, I feel the difference with every stroke. Feel the power of smooth.
Does anyone realize the monster that's lurking in Minnesota's patio? Mr. Durant.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Durant, a dominant night.
This is unhittable stuff. What's the movement?
I mean, that's incredible.
One of the missed, he feeling something nasty and breaking.
Ball comes out with flames behind it.
He struck him out swinging it. Gas at 103.
He is the best closer in baseball.
This year in Road to the Show, everyone can unlock their major league dreams and see their careers unfold. Show your stuff with the MLB Draft Combine to prove that you're the game's hottest prospect.
No, good job for Nick Pivetta today. He pitched a hell of a game. You know? 7 innings, gave up only 1 hit and the 2 walks. I mean, that's really good. So here's the top of the 8th inning. Still 2-0 game.
BIDMC is the official hospital of the Boston Red Sox. 2-0 Red Sox here in the 8th. Ceddanne Rafaela, guys, came in batting .381 his last 17 games. You talked about it, Will. It's been an Iron Man behind Jarren Durant, now having played in 84 of 86 games. And he's young, just 23 years old. Talked to Alex Cora about his status to Post Daily. He said as long as he prepares and works with the medical staff, we're going to use him. Cora called him the 2nd most dynamic player on the roster. Said we can do a lot of things when he's in the lineup. Pinch hit for infielders, pinch hit for outfielders. He's putting up good at-bats, and he says, I'm glad he's playing a lot.
2nd most, of course, he means Duran's number 1.
Of course.
Rafaela 0 for 2. He's flied out, struck out. Then Jarren Duran and then David Hamilton. So the track meet. Red Sox 2 runs on 3 hits. Miami, nothing across on one hit. Nick Pivetta was closing in on no-hitter. Got a great play by Dom Smith over there at first to preserve it. You're thinking, okay, that happens.
There's always that play.
It's in there for strike three. Caught him looking. And one away in the eighth. And then the long drive off the center field fence. A legit triple all the way. Duran racing back there, but off the wall and a three-base hit. And that's the end of that. We've seen this for years. When Nick Pivetta is throwing the ball well, like today, understatement today, like when he struck out 8 a few starts ago, 8 in a row, you're like, he has those performances where he is incredibly good. Now, lately, it's been a real scuffle for him. Sky-high ERA, getting hit. Not today.
It's location dependent too. That's why even today, facing not a good team, a bad lineup in Miami, but you look at where he located his pitches and how it was coming out of his hand. I think he would have pitched well against a lot of guys.
Duran going the other way for a base hit.
It's going to be a base hit for Jarren Duran.
Red Sox have a man on here.
So he snaps his 0 for 3 skid today.
2-0 game.
That's a good piece of hitting there by Duran. Anthony Bender's got a good fastball and a good sinking fastball. 96, bottom of the zone. Look how he turns and stays right behind the baseball. Fires that thing to left. It's a nice swing.
Hamilton next. Had a pretty good day. A walk, a stolen base, a single, and another theft. Twice part of a double steal along with Tyler O'Neill, who's on deck. You've seen a lot of baseball, played a ton of baseball. You know what good stuff looks like. I think today, forget about the opponent for a second. Maybe he doesn't no-hit another club over 6+ innings, but he had good stuff today. He's had really good stuff.
Yeah, but how many mistakes did he make over the plate today? 2 or 3,
maybe.
Even the balls that were hit hard, even the triple was a borderline strike. He pitched to the edges, up, down, in, out. Mixed his pitches. The sweeper had bite. The curveball he stole strikes with early in count, and the fastball was very good today.
Runner at first and in there for strike on Hamilton. Red Sox with 4 hits now. That's all. Looking for that explosive inning against this Marlin club, buried in the basement of the National League East.
It's got to be a bad feeling to be July 4th and you're 27 games back in the division.
For a team that made the playoffs last year, and that man was the manager of the year.
It's not like they lit it on fire last year. They had 84 wins to get in that last wild card spot, but you're still in the postseason. How many teams sneak in and get to a World Series?
Chopper to first, fair ball. Got the out there at first, and now in a rundown, it's Duran. They got to tag him. Trying to get back. High throw into second base.
Oh, yeah! Go, go! Woo! Ha, ha, ha!
He stops there. They had to cover home plate, or he's coming home too.
It's just silly.
He just creates so much chaos.
The athleticism of so many guys on this team, but Jarren Duran, this is the right play. Like, you're dead to rights, ball to first base. It's a tag play. They have to tag you to get you out here. You see him trying to hit the ball with his head, because obviously if it hits you, the ball's dead. Another thing, in that situation, you try to find an infielder and make contact with them for interference, but he just uses pure athleticism. Says, hey, I'm faster, I'm quicker than you. I'm going to run past you. You're not going to touch me.
So you clip that off. This is on the why I should be an all-star reel for Jarren Duran. Unbelievable.
It's just comical.
He should have been out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's down to third.
A mere mortal is out there. We'll put it that way.
Boy, is he fun. He is fun. Just a pleasure. Well, O'Neill will try and pick him up after all that work.
The Red Sox are doing great on the 4th of July. They had a no-hitter through 6 2/3 innings. It's over now, but it's a great game still.
He's also walked. Good day in the bases with 2 steals, with Hamilton in front of him, part of the double steal twice. in the 8th inning. And the 0-1. You know, for a game that is 2-0, quite a bit has happened. We were on no-hit watch for the longest time until they finally got one against Pivetta. And O'Neill will get a time here from Marvin Hudson. Duran, the runner at third. And Bender's 0-2.
Good take.
Todd has been healthy, swinging a really good bat, and running very well. He's an excellent defender. Now looking for an RBI in the 8th inning.
Damn it.
To get him. So the Red Sox still.
Oh, you could do it. You could do it. I believe in you. There you go.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball.
What a masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what? And the world to end his evening. Absolutely sensational tonight.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, and time. And then, when you see it, you know. The authentic. New era. The official cap of Major League Baseball.
So we head to the bottom of the 8th, still 2-0. Xavier Edwards will be up next.
This is a historic event this year.
Nick Pivetta done for the day. His pitching line, 7 innings, 1 hit. With 2 walks and 10 strikeouts through 89 pitches.
He was nails. He was locked in. Everything was working.
Our BuyForNow.com call to the bullpen. It'll be Justin Slate coming in. Xavier Edwards to lead it off. And a bounder to Smith. Made a terrific play last inning to, at the time, preserve the no-hit bid. 1 away.
1 pitch, 1 out. He'll take that. Absolutely. And Justin Slade's really grown into a young guy in this bullpen who has gained the trust of Alex Cora, even in some high leverage situations.
Vidal Brujan 0 for 2. Both teams very few scoring opportunities. Red Sox have only left 3 men on base, same with Miami. Cora dipping into his bullpen. Slayton first man out.
And just 5 total hits between the teams, 4 by the Sox, 1 by Miami. Feels like the Sox have more. There's been action on the base paths.
Well, Slayton with a 3-1. And got the edge, said Marvin Hudson. Bernardino just starting to get going out in the bullpen. Rafi Devers is going to lead things off when we get to the 9th inning. Still one hit shy of 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, you gotta think Bernie's getting up, getting loose in case Jazz Chisholm gets up this inning with that left-on-left matchup.
And the 3-2 from the righty. He was back at the end of June last year, so right around this time that the Marlins came to Fenway for a 3-game series and swept the Sox. Certainly one of the low points of the year.
Yeah, the Sox were playing bad baseball then for sure, and the Marlins had their rotation intact at that point with Alcantara, Murray Perez. They had some arms.
Sure did.
They weren't hitting a lot, but they could pitch.
All those guys are down now. 7 starters down. 3-2. Bounced it up there. So he's going to put him on, and Brujan will take his base.
So it is Justin Slayton pitching right now.
The 8th inning presented by Sonic. 1 on 1 out here for Miami. In center, Rivera. He is Cade, and he's also flied out to center. It's going to be Gordon now to hit for him. So Schumacher going to his bench. Nick Gordon, the son of the former Red Sox closer Tom Gordon.
And D. Gordon's brother. I played against D.
Nick had the best game of his major league career against the Red Sox a couple years ago. A 6 RBI game, including a grand slam off Ryan Brazier. Got a man on. Hitting 232. His walk-up song when he comes up to bat is the theme from Sports Center.
Interesting. I didn't hear it. That was big old.
It's very quick. Da-da-da, da-da-da, and that's it. In there for a strike.
There it is, 97 with some life. Go back to that cutter in on my hands here.
One away and a base runner. Right through it. 2-2. Slayton says yes, working with McGuire here. And the last of the 8th. Well, he thought about it, but he stays away. 3-2. Slayton not as sharp right here as he typically is.
Yeah, the command, not great. Got that quick first out. And obviously the walk, but
Why the lag?
not commanding that fastball and cutter as much as we've seen him do it this season.
Runner holding, and that's going to be ball 4. So he's walked back-to-back men. A little trouble now. Bailey talking to Cora about will he come out and visit? And he is.
This will likely be Slayton's last guy, and Bernardino is ready. He'll get Jazz once the top of the lineup comes up.
Looks like they're going to go to their bench. And Jonah Bride is going to be the hitter. Bailey waited for that official announcement before he headed out. So a couple of men aboard, and a little bit of a look of concern there on Cora's face. Just a 2-0 game.
So you got 2 runners on right now.
In part by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. one not in the bank yet. That's for sure.
No, it sure is. I mean, that's not a ton of offense from anybody. Well, the Sox obviously able to scratch a couple runs with using their speed to get in those positions, but you're gonna have to really lock in and make some pitches here.
So they get a right-hand batter up there with runners on at first and second. Jazz Chisholm on deck. And the first one a strike. Went with a cutter at 90. Miami with one hit in the game. That was a triple with 2 down in the 7th. In there for a strike. 0-2. 97.
That's tough. You come in, you pitch hit, gets a tough right. He had much command at all the last 2 batters, and then he just dots you up. Boom, boom. You look up your 0-2 quick.
Bounced it up there and a stop by McGuire. Throw down a second, runner take it off, and he will dive into third. Brujan taking advantage, and he is 90 feet away.
See that one more time. I gotta see if that's a bad read by Reese or if that's Brujan waiting to see if that's a throw coming. You see him stop and go back. As soon as Reese comes up to make that throw to second base, Brujan immediately bolts to third base. He did take a step back towards second base and drew that throw from Reese. Really good base running.
First and third now. Miami knocking on the door for the second time in 2 innings.
How about a ground ball short?
How about a strikeout? Take that and missed. Yeah.
Take that too.
Out number 2. He puts him away.
That's out 2.
And here comes the manager.
Here comes Alex Cora. Probably taking Slayton out.
So a bit of a struggle there for Slayton with a couple of walks and officially a wild pitch to allow Brujan down to third. But he'll go to the bullpen again with the Red Sox in the lead.
All right, so we're headed to the bullpen again. Justin Slayton is coming out of the game. Don't know who's coming in.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties the game.
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
When anyone in this house wears white, it doesn't stay white for long. White to art class? That's risky.
Art has no rules, Mom.
White with coffee.
A dangerous endeavor.
White to soccer? I'm not gonna slide tackle.
He's gonna slide tackle.
But now with Tide Oxy White, we can clean our white clothes without using bleach. Even work some colors. I slide tackled. I see that. Keep your whites white even without bleach with Tide Oxy White. We got this.
It's got to be Tide.
Mi vida está llena de preguntas, como ¿cómo limpio una mancha de alioli? ¿Y el amarillo es un color claro u oscuro? Por suerte, Tide responde a casi todas. Porque no importa quién lava la ropa, en qué ciclo ni a qué temperatura, Tide funciona. Así puedo centrarme en otras preguntas como
¿Los cangrejos tienen cejas?
¡Oh! Esa es nueva. Para todas las preguntas sobre lavado de ropa, la respuesta es Tide.
Friday nights at 5, you can tune into Boston Globe Today Sports as Chris Gasper takes a deep dive into major headlines from around the sports world. You can watch on NESN or stream it on NESN 360 and Globe.com with a subscription. Well, Middlebrooks, Dave O'Brien, Jemai Webster back in Miami. New pitcher, Bernardino, who ranks 4th in Major League Baseball in ERA among pitchers with at least 30 innings. 1.19. Inheriting first and third, 2 down. Top of the order in Chisholm. Shocked when he doesn't swing the first pitch.
Left-handed batter is hitting just 175 against Bernardino.
The Sox have held him to 1 for 10 in the series. Bernardino trying to add to his woes here. 2-0. And 2 walks in the inning. Left-hander trying to hold. In the bottom of the 8th. And a 2-0. Pop that foul out of play.
While Bernardino is good against left-handed batters, Jazz Chisholm's actually pretty good, 269 against left-handed pitchers. So a little bit of a battle here of strength.
Brandon Bernardino still has a 1.19 ERA.
Here's the 2-1 home. Shot into
God damn it. Well, that's going to score 1 run.
And to second base, the second runner, as Rivera will dive back in. So Chisholm with a base hit, just his second knock of the series, and this is a 2-1 game.
Yeah, Bernardino fell into a hole here. 2-0, trying to go away with the fastball, misses his spot. Chisholm able to pull his hands in, hit that one hard to right for the RBI single.
So runners on at first and second with 2 away. De La Cruz, the batter, he has gone 0 for 3, 2 Ks and a fly to right. And Miami suddenly with a tying run at second base and a go-ahead run at first. And a line drive into right center field.
God damn it.
Run will score. Gordon
God
is in.
damn it.
Down to third goes Chisholm. Will stop there. The base hit by De La Cruz, and suddenly we are tied 2-2.
Well, that happened all of a sudden.
Yeah, this escalated pretty quickly here. Bernardino goes to the cutter, middle in. De La Cruz able to stay inside this ball, fired into the gap for the game-tying single. This thing turned around pretty quick.
Well, walks will kill you.
Yeah, absolutely will.
Slayton with a couple of free passes. They have both scored. Followed by the back-to-back singles. That brings up Josh Bell, who has gone 0 for 2 with a walk. 2-2. And a standing speed at third. Fouls the first one away for strike 1. So the Marlins with a rally here. Big helping hand from the Red Sox bullpen today.
It's just not normal for Bernardino. He's been so good this year in high leverage situations. A 190 batting average against in those spots. Came today, the command just wasn't there. He's falling behind Jazz. That's
Oh, you changed your name, your profile again?
McGuire out for a conversation. Of course, it means Pivetta will not win the game.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
After a spectacular effort today with 10 strikeouts, 1 hit over 7. Sox now get the closer going. Kenley Jansen beginning to warm. First and third here. And the 0-1 to Bell. And he looks to the strike. Nothing at 2.
You love to go to that big breaking ball back foot. Reese McGuire, you got to make sure to get your body in front of it if they go to it.
Two walks, 2 singles in the end. They had 1 hit in the first 7 innings. And a 1-2. That'll miss.
With Devers playing way back, playing deep, Bell doesn't run well. He wants to give himself as much depth as possible to make room, have some range, but Jazz is getting way off the bag there at third base.
2 down, a 2-2 home. And a ground ball to Rafaela on the charge. He'll steady and get him. That will retire the side, but the Red Sox bullpen can't get it done. It's a 2-2 game.
So that's unfortunate. They tied up the game. It's 2-2, but we're better than they are.
You love the players. You love the game. See ya. Now you can own baseball greatness.
Well, we were actually no-hitting the Marlins through 6 2/3 innings. Then Nick Pivetta gave up a triple. Ended up not scoring that run, but then 2 runs scored in the bottom of the 8th.
Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
More than 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, like You Simply Season in Ogden, Utah. Sylvia started her small business to help people spice up their meals.
Not to deal with shipping. Where's my phone?
So she turned to Amazon to take logistics off her plate. Now, she's sharing her global flavors, well, globally. Sweet.
Tunisian Thai spice.
Spice high five.
Restaurants are brutal and they're specific, but I know how to do it.
Fire faster, please! Change menu every day.
It's not perfect, it doesn't go out.
Why are you doing this?
We're gonna get a start.
FX is the bear. All episodes now streaming. Only on Hulu.
StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
Yeah, Nick Pivetta was really good today. All his outs, you see the fastballs above the zone, a lot of stuff to the edges. Except flyouts. He's, more of a fly ball pitcher today with the breaking balls he threw in the zone, getting hitters out front off the fastball. He had his good stuff.
Tanner Scott coming out of the bullpen for lefty-lefty against Rafael Devers. So we're underway in the 9th inning. Cortez doing the catching now. Bride taking over at third. To change the score Miami in a 2-2 tie. Rafi has driven in 2 runs on groundouts today. In between, he's taking ball 4.
And Tanner Scott, he's got some good stuff. Fastball, he can run up in the upper 90s and average around 96, 97. Got a good slider you just saw there as well.
Rep Snyder has come to the on-deck circle to hit for Abreu against the left-handed. 1-2. Fouled off. So 9th inning, tie game. That all-important leadoff man in the frame is Rafi Devers. Scott home with a 1-2 pitch.
Rafi got a good pitch hit there. Yeah, it's 98, but it was not located. That was middle of the plate. It's a little late.
Rafi 2 for 8 with his double against Scott in his career.
What a stupid time the 8th, by the way.
2-2.
Scott's a little fired up today. We're seeing lots of 98s and 99s. He knows who's against him right now. He knows he's got to have his good stuff.
He put him away. Indeed, his good stuff. 98 to strike out Rafi.
Yeah, it's a power arm. I mean, you see the fastball jumping out of his hand. But you also have to worry about that slider as a lefty batter working away from you, which can just make you a touch late if you're not dead on that fastball.
So Rob to be announced here. Hitting for Abreu, who went 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts today. 315 with 3 home runs. Yoshida next. We're in the 9th inning. So far, pretty quiet day. Red Sox as a team quiet. Only 4 hits. Marlins with 3. 2-2.
Tell you what, that fastball jumps out of his hand. Really gets on you. Even as a righty, you look at his heat maps, he loves glove side into righties, where he works with that fastball most of the time.
He struck out Rafael Devers. Here comes the 0-2 to Ref Snyder. And he's going to get him as well.
That's a weird hot dog, obscure hot dog to win that.
Yeah, this is just attack mode from Tanner Scott. He's feeling that fastball today. Got good angle on it. Starts away, works in to Rob Refsnyder. Couldn't catch up to the 99.
Yoshida strikeout, a fly out, and a ground out to first. They'll fly that one toward left field. On the move, De La Cruz. It's going to fall into seats. Red Sox jump on the charter when this one is done and head for New York City. And 3 games against the Yankees in the Bronx beginning tomorrow night. So go night game, day game, night game. And the Red Sox will return to Fenway for their last homestand before the All-Star break.
It's 1-1 count here to Masataka.
Masa has not fared well against left-handed pitching this year, hitting 161 against southpaws.
Strike 2.
Well, Scott threatening to strike out the side here in the 9th inning. He's punched out Devers. He's punched out Refsnyder.
You can see why he's a closer. Absolutely.
And a 1-2 on the way to Yoshida. Flies that one down the left field.
He fouled off, still 1-2.
99 again. Came in today, average at 96.6. That left wing feeling pretty good.
Red Sox carrying a 2-0 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning, but gave it up 1-2. And again, spoiled. Four-seamer, 98 miles an hour. He's just pouring it in.
Yeah, he's daring you to hit it. He's challenging everybody. It was really just Raffy that he threw a ton of sliders to. That's Raffy Devers. That's the guy circled on their lineup. That, hey, don't let this guy beat you.
Balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Several fastballs in a row there. I'd be surprised if he would go to the bender here.
And he got it.
And that's strike 3.
Slider. He strikes out 3.
So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Got to try to hold on here now. Try to get it to the 10th.
There's only a few days left for a mouth-watering offer from Dave & Buster's. Become a D&B Rewards member today and get 50% off our entire menu. Come to Dave & Buster's for our new menu.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
Watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go! Alvarez ties the game!
Subscribe to At Bat within the MLB app today.
There's only a few days left for a mouth-watering offer from Dave & Buster's. Become a D&B Rewards member today and get 50%
Yeah, Red Sox have won both games this series. They've already won this series, but trying to take the
famous pretzel dogs,
final game.
Classic American cheeseburger. But just like our food at the table, this won't last long. Come to Dave & Buster's for our new menu.
Do I watch the minor league team? No, I don't care about minor league baseball.
First half of the ninth inning in a 2-2 game in Miami here on the 4th of July. O'Neal's going to move over from left to right. And Ref Snyder stays in the game to play left field for the Sox. And Kenley Jansen is on with one assignment: get this game to extra innings.
Yeah, Kenley's been really solid lately. Like he's one of those guys, he pitches much better in safe situations. Really going to have to lock it in right now. All the momentum right now is on the Miami side.
So they will bring up 4, 5, and 6 in their batting order. And it starts with Jesus Sanchez hit a mammoth shot to center field with 2 down in the 7th inning. They were in the process of getting no hit by Nick Pivetta. And that went
the Mets game started at 11 a.m. because they were in Washington.
And their first hit of the contest.
And that's sort of Washington tradition on the 4th of July.
He's going to tear into this one.
God damn it.
That's going to get to the wall on a hop. He's heading for 2. O'Neal up and gunning. Here's the throw, and it's behind him, and he's into second base with a double. So his last couple of at-bats, he has hit the ball really hard.
Yeah, swinging a good bat right there. What goes up and looks for the cutter. Obviously, you're facing Kenley Jansen. That's his go-to pitch. Gets one that just stays middle in. Really didn't move a whole lot. Gets the barrel to that ball to fire it off the fence.
So lead-off double. That'll send up Jake Berger, who has struck out 3 times today.
Struck out 3 times today, but he's still one of your better hitters on this club as far as production goes. I'd be very surprised to see them lay a bunt down here with Berger, but some crazy things.
2-2 game and a strike. Sanchez at second with nobody out. A stunning turn of events here late in this contest as they tied it with a pair in the 8th inning. 0-2.
I just hate to spoil the game that Nick Pivetta threw, right? You want to get him that win. Obviously, that's out the window.
0-2. He struck him out on 3 pitches.
That'll be strike 3.
4th time today, he's down on strikes and a big first out.
And that's one of those situations where, yeah, typically you're not a guy that's going to bunt, but clearly not seeing the ball well today. I mean, Pivetta obviously threw the ball really well, but still
just trying to get this to the 10th inning at this point.
This at bat, maybe try at least early to lay one down and move that runner over.
Well, here's the youngster.
Got Kenley boys.
Kenley trying to
always up, never down.
Attendance today, 20,539. It's their second crowd in the series of over 20,000. They've been averaging about 12.5 this year.
Combination of the holiday and the Sox in town.
Check swing in for strike. So by Marlins standards, really big crowds.
Probably the best 2 consecutive days they've had as far as ticket sales go.
Sanchez leading from second. 1 out. Up the middle.
That's it.
Center field. Durant charging it. Runner trying to score. Here's the throw home.
Oh! Yeah! Oh my God!
Cuts him down.
Woo!
Not only are they looking for it,
they're going to challenge that.
They're going to see if he blocked the plate. That is a rule. Now,
I think he might have. Well, I didn't know that.
He can then block the plate, but you have to make sure he's not blocking that plate before he catches the baseball. Also want to get a look at the hand. Does he get a hand in there?
Well, this will be fascinating, obviously.
Well, yeah, because this, if they call it interference, that's the game.
As you mentioned, also blocking at home plate.
Well, first they're going to see if it's safe, and then they're going to see if he was blocking.
Does block the pathway of the runner without possession. The umpire will rule him safe.
so I don't see him blocking the plate.
Yeah,
His
no.
foot was on the plate. He moves it and puts his knee down, but it was not in front of the plate. There's still a lane. You can see plate where
So, yeah,
there's
if
a
they
lane
call
for
this-
the base runner to slide into. After the ball gets to the catcher's glove, you see a lane right there. Now watch the ball.
If they
get
overturn
into
this
his
call,
glove.
that's the game.
Now you see him slide in front of the plate. That is totally
Yeah, that's
legal.
out.
You
That's
can block
out.
the plate all you want once the ball is in your mitt.
Right, so they're looking at two things. They're looking at blocking, but also whether he got his hand in before a tag. So they can look at both of those, exactly what they're doing in New York. Ruled out at home, Jesus Sanchez for out number 2.
And you have a challenge, and that's you at least want to use it there. I understand Skip Schumacher wanting to use that there, even if it's maybe not blatant, because you never know what they may see in a slow motion replay. But to me, that's a great play by Jaron Duran, textbook by Reese McGuire, making sure the ball's in his glove before he got in front of that plate.
Well, this game may be coming down to what they see in replay review.
Yeah, you see a clear lane. Ball in the glove, then he slides in front. His hand does not, his right hand, you can see the left hand with the oven mitt on it. As it's turquoise, it's teal blue. You'll see that kind of slide out to
Yeah,
the
no,
side.
it's out.
The glove going on his shoulder there.
It's out no
There's
matter
clear
what.
view of that right hand. That could be what's taking longer to look at.
So do they have evidence to overturn the call to play?
Right.
Heck of a throw.
Great throw. That thing just had a lot more carry than I thought it was going to have from Jared Duran.
Well, they've got an answer.
After review, the call on the field stands.
Yes!
Two down, they've got a man at second. Schumacher out to get clarification from Marvin Hudson. Meanwhile, Kenley throwing some additional warm-up tosses. A high drama in Miami here on the 4th of July.
Watch this throw. Jared Duran not known for his arm, but with that speed, he gets to the ball quick in a quick release. Yeah, you see that right hand try to sneak in there. Wasn't enough evidence to turn that over. Also, no evidence of Reese McGuire blocking the plate before receiving the baseball. They got that one right.
Going out, quick chat there with Kenley. Two down, a man at second in a 2-2 game. And Brujan scheduled a bat. He's going to be intentionally walked here to put him on at first and second. And Fortes will be the hitter.
Jaron Duran's defense just does not get enough love because of what he does offensively, what he does on the base pass, but he has improved so much. It is night and day from 2 years ago.
Cortez at 169, batting with runners at first and second, and a strike.
If 2 years ago I told you Jaron Duran is going to be in consideration for a Gold Glove, because by the metrics, which they grade these awards by now, he's up there at the top.
Has been all year. And a foul back going 2.
It's him, Dalton Varsho there in Toronto. Those are the two guys.
Yep, Josh Berry is going to the Wood Brothers.
Defensively.
That's just a great throw. Clutch. He's made some clutch defensive plays this year.
So Nick Fortes is up.
Robbed a home run in Cincinnati. Here's the 0-2
0-2
from Kenley. Spun him around.
Yeah, I know it's lag. I can't really do anything about it. Maybe take away the...
Well, it took a while, but late in the game, man, has a lot happened here today over these last couple innings. 2 down and a 1-2. And a high fly ball into left field. Rep Snyder's there. And he will make the catch.
All right, so that's going to take us to the 10th.
Going to extra innings and out at home. That saves the Red Sox a 2-2 tie.
guy is off the charts special.
This guy is as scorching hot as anybody in baseball. What a masterful performance.
He is on some kind of level right now.
Is this guy any good or what?
This is the third extra inning stream of the year.
Absolutely sensational tonight.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
Béisbol es un sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa. El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa. It's the Plátano Power and the Arepa Power. It's a familiar name, and juniors who dare to dream big. El béisbol es otra cosa.
The Electric Extras are presented by Ford's award-winning lineup of electric vehicles, including the F-150 Lightning all-electric truck, the official truck of the Boston Red Sox. Well, a little free baseball coming your way. Here on the 4th of July, top half of the 10th inning, Valdez will be the runner. And Nardi is the new pitcher. Andrew Nardi, we've seen plenty of him already in the series. We are 2-2 going to the 10th.
Nardi, 2-pitch guy, forcing fastball and a slider.
Connor Wong is going to hit for McGuire. Goes after the first one and a foul away for strike 1. So both sides getting deep into their benches too. 17-game hitting streak for Connor. Romy Gonzalez is on deck. He would hit for Smith. So the wheels are turning here in Miami.
Yeah, these extra innings with the base runner starting on second base, you really want to play for 2 runs. That's why you don't see a lot of teams giving up an out to bunt a guy over.
Lefty with a 1-1.
Not to mention one of the hottest hitters in baseball at the plate right now.
17 in a row. Tied for the 3rd longest hitting streak ever by a Red Sox catcher. Behind Victor Martinez and Pudge Fisk. And a chopper foul on 3rd. 2 runs, only 4 hits for the Sox today. 2 runs on 5 hits from Miami. They were getting no hit until 2 out in the 7th.
Yeah, the first 7 innings flew by. Not a lot of offense. Both teams threw the ball well. And a lot has happened since then.
We've actually seen some superb defense by the Red Sox in clutch situations today. The 2-2. Liner foul. Dom Smith, at least for a few minutes, preserved the no-hitter with a hell of a pick there at first.
Yeah, great play.
And then moments ago, Duran throwing out Sanchez at home plate to keep the Red Sox alive and breathing. And a liner foul again.
You know, I would love to see Valdez get a bigger secondary lead. I know he doesn't want to get picked off. They're holding him on. Brujan's holding him on there at second base. But once Brujan releases away from the bag and pushes a little away from the bag, I want to see him get a bigger secondary lead so he can score on that single.
Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. And upstairs in a 4-seam fastball. Last 5 Red Sox have all struck out. So to bring up Romy Gonzalez, announced as the hitter. .286 without a home run. He's driven in 9. Handles the bat well. Red Sox need some contact here.
Yeah, no kidding. But a go-ahead knock right here in your hometown in front of friends and family.
Miami kid and out of the University of Miami. Romy Gonzalez. That would be awfully sweet. Out of the U. They think they might be pretty good on the gridiron this year. Here comes the 0-1. ball, one strike, one out, one on. Another man out of the U. Very proudly. Two and one. Red Sox bullpen is active again. Zach Kelly's out there. Valdez off second as the ghost runner. And that's going to be fouled back. So 2-2. Red Sox heading to New York tonight, opening up a weekend series tomorrow evening at 7:05 against the Yankees. Tanner Houck up against Cortez, the left-hander, for game one. Yankees now 2 back of Baltimore in the division. They're in second place, 2-2. Fly ball into right center field will carry a bit. Moving on over.
That'll be out number 2.
Collision there. Sanchez
No tag.
Flings it to third. The runner will hold at second. That got a little interesting out there at right center.
Sure did.
Chisholm and Sanchez. 2 down.
Both guys calling for the ball, and they're calling for it at the same time, but as a right fielder, like normally when you hear the center fielder call it, you let him take over, but in that situation, it's really good to let the right fielder take that ball because his momentum is moving towards third base to make the throw.
Rafael will be intentionally passed here. So now, Sharon Duran has already made a magnificent throw to nail a runner at the plate and keep the Red Sox alive. And a base hit last time up. He's 1 for 4.
This game was going by so fast earlier. Now it's looking like it might be one of the longer ones.
That defied logic and wound up all the way down at third base. Last night, he went first to third on a ground ball to third base. And that shocked the Marlins infield defense. So he's already done a few things in this series.
Yeah, let's add to it right here. How about that?
A strong play to game presented by New England Chevy Dealers. Together, let's drive.
Yeah, when this happens, so it's fresh on our mind. Liner up the middle. Jaron Durant, not known for his arm, but look at that. On the money, coming up in a big spot once again for the ball club. Great play by Reese McGuire to glove that ball and get the tag down for a big out.
Perfect throw.
Perfect.
First and second here for Duran. Singled in the 8th inning. Trying to get Valdez in. And a strike. Red Sox led most of the day here on this 4th of July. Oh, 2.
Strike 2.
Throughout this series, Duran's had some issues with lefties. You know, them getting ahead with fastballs up in the zone and then breaking off the slider off the plate with 2 strikes.
He's in the hole. Here comes the 0-2.
And that strikes him out. So we head to the bottom of the 10th.
Red Sox is strand 2, 2-2 game in the middle of the 10th.
This year in Road to the Show, everyone can unlock their major league dreams and see their careers unfold. Show your stuff at the MLB Draft Combine to prove that you're the game's hottest prospect. Make career-defining plays and decisions that affect every step on your road to the top. Unlock your potential on the show.
Rated E for everyone. Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look-ins on MLB Big Inning. MLB At Bat is your all-in-one live baseball subscription for only $3.99 per month.
Deep left field, it's gonna go. Alvarez ties
to At Bat within the MLB app today.
CVS Health is a leading healthcare solutions company and a trusted partner for every meaningful moment of health. Learn more at cvshealth.com.
In Miami, we're in extra innings, bottom of the 10th coming up. Red Sox will go back to the bullpen. And the fourth reliever to enter as Fortes is the ghost runner, will be Zach Kelly. Right-hander will get 9-1-2 here for the Fish.
Definitely see the Marlins trying to put a ball on the ground here and move the runner over since they only need one run. And Fortes does not run well out there.
Bride will square around a bunt and fouls it away, strike one.
You don't know if he'll be able to score on a single. And since you just need that one run to get across and win this ball game, you got to try to get him to third base here.
Roman Gonzalez stayed in to play first.
I'll tell you what, Zach Kelly is not a guy you want to try to play against. That is uncomfortable.
Connor Wong also catching now. Jumps in front, 0-2.
So 0-2 count here.
Tell you what, if it comes down to it,
The
Red Sox
Jonah
could not
Bride.
have more speed in the game than they have right now in this lineup.
Oh, it's their fastest lineup, that's for sure.
Breaking ball inside, but they've got to get through this bottom of the 10th inning intact. 2-2. Cortez, the base runner. And his 1-2.
Stream has hit the 3-hour mark. The full thing.
Kelly's been very good for this ball club. Have a four-seamer, a sweeper, that changeup that he's always had. He added that sweeper early in this season. In the offseason coming in this year, has been a really good pitch for him this year.
Little chopper to the right side. Gonzalez tested right away and playing first and in time.
It's going to be out at first, but the runner is going to advance down to third.
Goes for 10.
So they're now in a sacrifice situation.
Into the game at first.
Just get it out to the outfield.
He did a good job getting a change up here, but still trying to do the job, still trying to move the runner over. Failed bunt attempt early in the count, still working the ball to the right side.
Alex Cora is going to put Chisholm on. He's going to walk him intentionally.
All right, so they're going to intentionally walk Jazz Chisholm.
Put him on at first and third.
So up comes Brian De La Cruz.
Who came up with a big hit to tie the ball game. An RBI single in the bottom of the 8th will step in next. Cora also stepping out and headed for the hill. Let's see how the Red Sox play this.
He might be taking Zach Kelly
Yeah,
out.
you see a lot of
No,
teams
looks like he's
with,
just going to talk to him.
No outs or one out, first and third. Try to steal a run. Not a speedster Fortes over at third base, but Jazz Chisholm could try to do something in between first and second base to get their attention. Try to get a run down and steal a run. Alex Cora going out there and just tell them to be aware of that situation. Don't get caught up in Jazz because the only base runner that matters is Fortes there at third. Also, you're going to play the infield kind of in between, right? Not totally in, not totally back, just beyond the baseline. So if it is hit in the right spot, you're still able to turn that double play. Fortes doesn't run well. You still have a shot at home.
One out, infield leading in, and in for a strike. This is one of the few power sources on the club. De La Cruz has hit 15 home runs. 1 for 4 with a big RBI today.
Still trying to get it to the 11th now.
One gone, runner at first on the move, and it's way outside. He takes second base.
All right, so
Chisholm safely down second.
Jazz Chisholm is safe at second. Now there's no double play.
And 10, just a couple more steps in now that there is no double play in order, and your play is at home plate.
And the 1-1. Josh Bell up next.
And honestly, you're okay pitching around this guy. You see if De La Cruz will chase something out of the zone, but if you walk him, you're totally fine. Because then you get the double play back in order with Bell, who does not run well.
Does not run well. Certainly a fly ball guy. And after that breaking ball, the sweeper.
That's not where he wanted that one.
2-2.
He's trying to get that off the plate away. That one, I've seen a couple of just spin arm side, stay over the plate. That's dangerous. Not get this, not finish that pitch and get it out of the way.
2-2 to De La Cruz. Hard hit, but foul. Almost got the runner in foul territory. Cortez able to get free. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
As that base runner over there, you always want to be close to the baseline because the straightest line is to get to home plate is closer to the foul line. But if you're in foul territory and that ball hits you, it's a dead ball. If you're inside of the baseline or on it, you're out.
Kelly with a 2-2. Well, Red Sox survived thanks to the great throw by Duran to nail a runner at home plate.
Got real bad lag right now.
He's taken the lead a couple innings ago. Would have won the game of the play. Here's the 2-2. And a wave and a miss to strike him out. Huge.
Come on, stop lagging.
So this is that go-to changeup. He loves it. Starts in the zone, 85 miles an hour. You watch that bite downwards. Oof, good movement, good deception and speed. Perfect pitch. Can't get hurt down there.
Oh, they really don't want to stop lagging.
Now.
There we go.
On a walk, he's gone 0 for 3. And right through there for strike 1. Cortez, the key man, leading off a third with 2 away. Well, the former Pittsburgh Pirates star, one year had 37 home runs. He waits on a 1-1.
There's 2-1.
You do have a base open here. But Sanchez had a good day. Had that triple, had a double. Just been swinging the ball well, swinging the bat well.
And he's on deck. Should it get that far? The 2-1. Right through it.
It's 2-2.
2-2. Just fan De La Cruz in a clutch spot. Trying to put away Bell. Zach Kelly's 2-2.
There you go.
Struck him out.
Nice.
That's the end of 10. They strand runners at second and third. It's a 2-2 tie.
There are those with extraordinary abilities. Some possess great strength. Others, speed. While some have the ability to fly. See baseball's mightiest heroes unite on the summer's biggest stage.
We got all the stars from Major League Baseball.
MLB Network's All-Star League, a full week of events, begins July 12th on MLB Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. So this morning I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event, taking a test drive. When Dave, the sales guy, is like, "You're gonna love this." He shows me the best-in-class fuel economy and lets me know it's recommended by Consumer Reports. When Dave says, "These cars are going fast," I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Hurry in for 4th of July savings. Now get a low $259 per month lease on Rogue or get up to $1,000 bonus cash on select 2024 Rogue trims.
Roku is starting your Sunday with a Major League Slam.
Let's go!
With MLB Sunday Leadoff on the Roku channel. A free live MLB matchup every week. Watch every pitch, hit, and stolen base on your Roku device or the Roku channel. This week on MLB Sunday Leadoff, it's an NL West matchup as the Arizona Diamondbacks take on the Padres live from San Diego.
Will this game ever end?
It starts at 3:45 Eastern.
Maybe.
Watch free on the Roku channel.
Yeah, this is weird. There we go.
We welcome you back. Take you back to last inning. 2 big strikeouts by Zach Kelly on that bread and butter pitch. That changeup, you see the grip. He turns it over, just fading it down below the zone. That's not even close by Josh Bell. That's filthy.
Well, real good sign there. Duran is the ghost runner to open up the 11th. Fauché coming out of their bullpen. And Hamilton the batter as we go to the 11th in a 2-2 game, which has had a little bit of everything today.
Yeah, from the 7th inning on at least.
7th inning on. Been a full afternoon.
Strike one to David Hamilton.
Stolen 2 bases today, a walk and a single. We thought for the longest time we were looking at a no-no from Nick Pivetta, who had one with 2 out in the 7th before they broke it up.
Definitely had the stuff for it. No doubt about that.
We've seen some terrific defense. We've seen a runner thrown out at home plate. A huge clutch toss there by Duran.
Okay, that's great. Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come on. That's the one.
Red Sox trying to get back on top in extra innings in Miami. And a block here by Fortes. Also seen a great base running play, another dazzler by Duran. He was caught in a rundown between first and second. He got out of it. Wound up going all the way down to third. He's dancing off the bag again. Dancing still. Here's the 2-2. And a ground ball to first, snatched up by Bell. He'll win the football.
All right, so that'll be out number 1, but the runner will move down to third.
Down to third. 1 away. Well, he's made a couple of really good plays today.
He really has. For a guy who's not known for his glove whatsoever, had a couple hard balls hit out today, made the play. David Hamilton, really good job getting this ball to the right side, moving the base runner over. With the speed of Duran, all it takes is one back kick off of Bell, and that's a run scored. Nice play by him.
Tyler O'Neill now can put the Red Sox in front by making it out. Got a runner at third, 1 away. He's singled in the first inning. He has 2 stolen bases today. Looking to pick up this run, Duran at third. And that one hot smack.
There you go, 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 go. Yeah! That's going to score that run. It'll now be a 3-2 game. Tyler O'Neill's going to go to second.
Edwards had to get rid of it lightning quick, not quick enough, and the Sox are on the board again.
Yeah, this is a contact play, which means as soon as the bat touches the ball, Duran is gone, going to home plate. As you said, O.B. Edwards made a nice play to get rid of this quickly. That's his only chance. As soon as it hits leather, you got to get rid of it and get that ball home. With his body moving into the 6-hole, 2-hole towards third base, he's throwing from behind Duran. It's going to take a perfect throw with that speed. No chance.
So many fast guys in the lineup at the same time for the Red Sox.
Impactful. It impacts the game. It puts pressure on the defense.
Devers intentionally walked.
We intentionally walked Rafael Devers. Here's Rob Refsnyder.
Here's Refsnyder, first and second. Red Sox trying to add on. So officially a base hit, an RBI, an error on the shortstop on the throw to the plate to get O'Neill down to second.
You need at least one more run. Get one more run here. You got to play for 2.
Fauché with the 0-1. And a strike. 0-2. It's when the Red Sox get a run or pull off a terrific play. It's happened several times here late in the game. Where you really feel that crowd with all the Sox fans here.
Definitely.
for a lot of the day, kind of a sleepy performance, other than the fact that Pivetta was no-hitting them. But a lot of plays here late. Here's the 1-2 from the right-hander. Oh, good play by Fortes.
So the game has now just hit the 3-hour mark.
Looking like, Zach Kelly's at 17 pitches. We're watching this stop by Fortes. Covered a lot of ground right there. Would have been second, third one out. But nobody up in the pen for the Sox right now. Zach Kelly, 17 pitches. Look good. Looks like it's going to be his inning.
Sox need another run or two. 2-2 pitch.
Oh, that's going to hit Rob Refsnyder.
Bases are going to be loaded.
Bases are loaded.
Refsnyder appears to be fine, and they're all filled up here with one away.
Whew. Anytime you see fastball up and in like that, you worry about getting hit in the face, in the head. Looks like Refsnyder may have gotten his shoulder up in front of his face and turned just in time, because my initial reaction was that got him in the ear flap, but he gets that shoulder up. Oh, just in time. That was close.
Grand slam. That'd be nice, Jaden.
So Stottlemyre Jr. out to talk the matter over, but the Red Sox have it loaded with only one away. A big run in to take a 3-2 advantage. And no place to put Valdez, who was a ghost runner earlier.
So here comes Emmanuel Valdez.
Alex Cora going hard to his bench. Schumacher's been doing the same thing.
That's the beauty of this roster, is there's so many interchangeable pieces, so many guys that you can stick anywhere in the infield or the outfield, and that gives Alex Cora that versatility to make moves like this late game.
A man at every base with one down. And Valdez will take ball one. O'Neill at third, Devers at second, Refsnyder on at first. And Fauché with a 1-0 pitch. Hard hit, base hit into right field.
Let's go. That's going to score one more run. Make it a 4-2 game now.
And the Sox lead at 4-2.
That's a big one, OB. That is a big one. Hopefully more to come.
Bases are still loaded.
Loaded up. Nice loud contact here from Valdez. That's got to feel good to come through in this big spot. That single just past the glove of Bell there at first base. Kyle Hudson holding Raffy Devers.
Connor Wong will take ball one. He's only batted once in this game. He struck out. He's still there with a 17-game hitting streak he's trying to keep alive. And a strike. 4-2 Sox here in extras. And really looking for a devastating blow.
Here's Connor Wong.
1-2.
That'll be strike two.
Romy Gonzalez on deck. Finally, a play that Josh Bell doesn't make today.
No kidding. Just don't hit it right out.
Yeah, this game was looking like it was going to be a super fast game earlier, but
on the 1-2, a swing and a miss to strike him out. That'll be out number two. So maybe the end of that hitting streak on this day in Miami, and brings up Gonzalez now. Still an opportunity to add on, but the Red Sox in front 4-2. Infield back to normal depth here for the Fish. And a ground ball to short. Edwards will flip to get the force play. The Red Sox in front.
All right, so we'll head to the bottom of the 11th. 4-2, as the Marlins will have their last chance to do something here.
More than 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, like You Simply Season in Ogden, Utah. Sylvia started a small business to help people spice up their meals.
Not to deal with shipping. Where's my phone?
so she turned to Amazon to take logistics off her plate. Now, she's sharing her global flavors, well, globally.
Sweet.
Tunisian Thai spice.
Spice, spice, high five.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Choose 2 of your breakfast favorites for $3.29 and pair them with $1.99 any size iced coffee.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Béisbol es un sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros el béisbol es otra cosa. El béisbol es un corrido, un dembow y un reggaetón prendido. Es un plácata bien fuácata. Eso es otra cosa. It's the Plátano Power and the Arepa Power. It's a familiar name and juniors who dare to dream big. El béisbol es otra cosa.
Join Red Sox destinations in Arlington, Texas to see the Sox face the Rangers. Packages include a ballpark tour and a meet and greet with the Kevin Millar. Make your plans at redsox.com/travel.
Bring your personality.
If not, he'll cover for you.
Well, Josh Bell is the runner at second. As Alex Cora often says about these extra inning games, you got to get 2. If you're the road club, you better grab a couple, and the Red Sox did exactly that. Sanchez will be the batter, and the first pitch from Kelly in there for a strike. So 3 outs to get. Red Sox with just 6 hits and Miami only 5. So the late stages of this game has been marked by big plays. And for the Red Sox, a couple of big knocks too. Swinging a high, deep drive out of right center.
Well, that's going to tie it back up.
Way back he goes. It is gone.
Well, god damn it.
Just like that. This game is tied again.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus Christ.
Sanchez, in his last 3 at-bats, has tripled, doubled, and homered.
Oh, God.
And he's made it a 4-4 game in the 11th. Unbelievable.
You know, you had to think at some point these guys are going to go up there and start sitting on changeup. He's thrown it so much, that's the pitch he's been using the most in this outing. Gets an 84-mile-per-hour changeup over the plate right here. Kind of pulled it middle in, elevated 109.6, 431 feet to tie this game up.
Here's Berger going for the downs. He struck out 4 times today. So this one starting over again. 4-4. Jesus Sanchez, his 9th home run of the season. And he has hit a couple of monster shots in this series.
Yeah, 3 knocks today.
This game will never end. Never.
He didn't get his first hit till the 7th inning.
Not many people did.
The 1-1. Berger, a strikeout victim in the 2nd, again in the 5th, again in the 7th, and again in the 9th. And it's a pain right now. So Zach Kelly giving up a 2-run homer in the 11th. And we are knotted at 4 in Miami.
Now the trainer's coming out to look at Berger, Jake Berger.
Change up in the zone right here. Berger hitting it.
Yeah, he got hit in the
That's
foot.
A big toe. Oh. He's struggling to move around.
Yeah, he might be taking him out of the game. He's literally using the bat as a cane. Like, yeah, you got to take him out.
Yeah, 2 strikes on him as it is.
So Jake Berger looks hurt right now. He's probably going to be taken out.
Maybe that hat I had on earlier. give him this.
Well,
This could be the plot.
I don't know. He looks like he shook it off and might be doing better now.
Sorry, Jay.
Giving him a minute to.
The Uncle Sam sombrero today. He's going to continue.
All right, that's good.
Some pain.
See, I opted for the overalls, but everyone told me nope. I don't know why.
Can give you a couple reasons, but
We're only on camera for like 20 seconds in the open.
we're in overalls. It's 20 long seconds.
20 long seconds.
Well, Berger ready to hit again. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Kelly. Up a 2-run homer from Jesus Sanchez, and a stunner has tied the game 4-4. Nobody out. And the bat goes flying, a swing and a miss for strike 3. Didn't quite get inside.
That's out number 1.
A protective netting in front. Now number 1. And he strikes out for the 5th time.
Tough day for Berger.
Oh, that was close. Off the top railing.
And he's got a swollen big toe to take home with him. Have a day.
Here's Edwards. He has gone hitless today. Actually, a base hit in his last at bat. One man out, bases empty. A little trickler here to first. Gonzalez.
Yeah, that's going to be out number 2.
Gets the out. And 2 down. So 2 away in the bottom of the 11th inning. Brujan will climb in. Just 222 with 1 home run.
So here's Fidel Brujan. 0 for 2 today, a walk, an intentional walk, and a run scored.
And Kelly had only 3 outs to get, could not close the deal. The one thing you couldn't do, give up that blast.
That's ball 1.
Inside for ball 1.
You know, I don't blame him for throwing the changeup there. His changeup has been very good up to this point. He just left that one up in the zone and pulled it middle in. The one place you don't want to miss with it.
1-0's in tight. Pitch, he'll drop across the strike. So the Red Sox are going to have to rally again. And a 2-1 from the righty.
You know who this is? It's probably Isaac. No 4th of July fishing.
It's a 4-4 game at the end of 11.
So we're heading to the 12th inning now. Game is tied again. Oh, God.
There's different types of chemistry, right? Bunsen
It would be if I wasn't working.
No,
I'd be watching the Sox anyway.
Like the 3 of us possess right now.
But working on the 4th of July must suck. I requested this shit off at the beginning of the year.
Let's get it started. MLB Central is sustainable without D-Row and Lauren.
You're my teammate.
Ooh, I can handle it.
You shut up. Let's get in on my tricep real quick. You don't like French fries?
How dare you?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I can't wait.
That sounds like a party.
Baseball style shines big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
I mean, stars.
At MLB's All-Star Red Carpet Show, presented by Fertitas, July 16th, 2 Eastern, live on MLB Network.
Take up to $1,200 off Beauty Rest Black, Black Pipered Adjustable.
Sam's gonna get crossfaded and blow his hand off? Probably. I actually don't know if we have fireworks. We might not. Don't know.
Quality and premium support. Take your personalized support report and find the mattress that's just right for the way you sleep. Plus, get free delivery, setup, and up to 60 months of special financing. Only at the One Big Mattress Store in Salve, Chinatown.
Yet a dramatic two-run homer moments ago by Sanchez of Miami. Matt Andrews spent some time with the Red Sox a few years ago. Will be the 6th reliever to make an appearance for the Fish. And Romy Gonzalez is going to be the runner, the ghost runner, as we take you to the 12th inning in a 4-4 game.
Jaden, if only I knew. Jaden, if only I knew.
Sid Rafaela without a hit today. He's 0 for 3 with a walk. Trying to put the Red Sox back in front. Marlins keep coming back. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for Boston. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for Miami.
It would be a great world if I knew.
And Andrews ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Life would be dream if I knew.
Andrews, his stuff, you're going to mix it up, 4-seam or cutter, sinker, curveball. Mixed speeds, average around 91 with that fastball.
There's a shot at a left field base hit.
It's going to be a base hit. That's not going to score that run from second, but put runners on the corners.
Couldn't bring in the run, but they're on at first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, good piece of hitting right there. By Rafaela, staying on that breaking ball away, off the plate away, stays through it just enough. Sneaky past Edwards for the knock. Romy having to check up on the steps a little bit before getting to third base, make sure Edwards doesn't catch that and throw him out at third.
Now Durant 1 for 5 with a single and a run scored. That was a big one in the 10th inning at the time. They'll roll that one foul for strike 1. That got inside the Red Sox dugout.
And Dries hadn't been in the big league since 2021. Before this year, he was in Japan 2022 and spent all year at AAA last year.
The Red Sox with excellent speed in the box and at third and at first. Rafaela taken off and a fly ball down the left field line out of play. Cedon heading back to first. His wheels, love to see him down at second, and an opportunity for Jaron to drive in a pair. The last 2-run lead did not last very long. And the 0-2 now on the leadoff man. Rafaela taken off. That's going to be outside for a ball, and he's safely down to second.
He should get a bag on that. Josh Bell was holding him on.
That's his 11th of the year. So second and third, infield in. And that's going to be in there. Caught him looking.
So that's going to be a strikeout for out number 1.
So Durant will take a seat. That'll bring up Hamilton next. 1 down.
Even with the infield in here, with Romy's speed at third, a bunt is still in play right here with 1 out.
Sure.
That's going to score the run, though. It's going to make it a 5-4 game.
You'll take it. Sox lead at 5-4. They'll take it.
You know, and something that kept this ball being directly at the third baseman there was the fact that he was close to the bag. He was having to hold on Romy at third base to keep him from getting off of the base. This ball then to his left, he had to move and not able to make that throw to home plate. only play at first base to get Hamilton.
Brings up O'Neill with a man at third and 2 down. So Sox are in front again. And O'Neill trying to enlarge the lead. He has a couple of hits today, pair of singles and 2 stolen bases. He's swinging a very good bat. And this time it's Weissert getting active in the bullpen.
Boy, can he use a clean inning.
Of course, he's going to inherit a runner, a ghost runner at second in any event. O'Neill trying to get in the second run of the inning. And it's 1-2. A little after 4:30 by today's standards. This is a long game.
Oh, yeah.
Here to the 12th.
Yeah, rarely do you see games go this long in extras just because of the ghost runner, zombie runner, whatever you want to call them. Now, rarely do you see guys just keep tying it up or not scoring.
Started, yeah, 110 today. 2-2. Red Sox could care less if they pick up another win and sweep this series. Run in, a man at third, 2 down. And Andrews home with a 2-2. And one driven toward
There you go.
There's nobody out there.
Yeah. That's going to score that run also. It's going to be a 6-4 game.
For Tyler O'Neill. Once again, the Red Sox lead by 2, 6-4.
That's smoking. Yeah, that's a frozen rope by Tyler O'Neill scoring Rafaela there. That's a big run, as we've seen. Always want to score 2. This fastball, 91, down middle. O'Neill hits the ball down in the zone with the best of them. He'll struggle with it up in the zone. But this is a bullet off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. 102 off the bat.
Rafi Devers intentionally walked for the second time and overall for the third time today. He takes first. That'll bring up Ref Snyder. With men at first and second, 2 away. And the Red Sox leading 6-4.
Custer's coming back to the Cup
He
Series.
was hit high on the body last time up by a pitch. Shook it off and immediately took his base. Around that foul. And nothing at 2. This has been a battle today. Sox carrying a 2-0 lead into the bottom of the 8th inning when Miami tied it. Took a 4-2 lead in extra innings before Miami tied it again on a home run. A swing and a high fly into right. Sanchez to settle under this. And that will retire the
That's
side.
going to end.
See if 2 is
That's
on.
going to bring us to the
6-4.
bottom of the 12th.
Red Sox in front.
Let's see if that's enough. Because damn.
This year's draft class is unbelievable.
Welcome to the show.
Finds the wall and she makes the catch.
This is a historic event this year.
Rated E for everyone.
You love the players. You love the game.
See ya.
Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
Tired of busting laundry's biggest myth.
That cold water can't clean.
Cold water on those things?
Well, one way to find out.
Tide cleans better in cold than the leading barbie detergent in warm.
Cold water can't clean tough stains? I'd say that, Mitch.
Busted. Office wanted to say that.
It's got to be Tide.
Well, Red Sox to bring on their 5th reliever, and that's Greg Weissert. His job, get 3 outs and make this a happy flight for the Red Sox up to New York. A really happy flight. It would mean a sweep here in Miami.
After the outing by Nick Pivetta, which feels like it wasn't even today at this point, you were hoping not to use a ton of arms in the pen going into New York. Big series there. And you want everybody fresh. It was looking like that was going to be the case.
So bottom of the 12th inning, Brujan is the ghost runner. And Fortes the hitter. 6 runs, 8 hits for the Red Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits for Miami. They got a dramatic home run in the 11th inning to keep the game alive. 2-run shot by Jesus Sanchez.
Yeah, Weisert's got to just really dial in on the strike zone. Just throw strikes. You don't need walks here. That runner at second means absolutely nothing. Get the batter out.
And there's 2-0. And a strike. Bride on deck, and then Chisholm. And a 2-1. Kind of missed badly with that one. 3 balls and a strike. Fortes just a 168 hitter. No sense in walking this guy. And he'll pop it up. On the move, Gonzalez. So is Wong, but that one is over the top of the dugout.
To your point, OB, make a pitch here. Let him see how far he can hit it. This guy hadn't proved that he can make solid contact consistently. Just throw something over the plate here. Cannot walk this guy.
And a 3-2 from the righty. Swinging a foul ball. Just got
fouled off. Still 3-2 to Nick Fortes.
20,000, almost 21,000 here today. 4th of July in Miami.
Well, they got a good ball game to watch.
Sure did. Not done yet. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to first. That gets under the glove of Gonzalez. They're going to hold the runner at third as the throw comes in.
So it's going to hold the runner at third. Runner's at the corners now.
Fortes hit one hard on the ground, and Gonzalez could not make the play. So it's first and third. Nobody out.
Yeah, ball was hit hard here. So Roby's back man. That's a play he makes. He'll tell you that. Should make that play. Not right at him. He's got to leave his feet and go down low for it. Just sneaks under his glove.
Jonah Bride, the batter, with nobody out, 2-1. And he'll look at strike 1.
With that sinker slider combo at the bottom of the zone right there, gets you a ground ball. You'll trade a run for 2 outs.
Brujan at third. Fortes leading at first. And strike 2. Back to the sweeper.
So 0-2 to Jonah Bride.
Throwing it, it's a great pitch for him.
Of course, yeah. The command with it just hadn't been there the last few outings for Weiser.
Well, he needs a punch out with it. Chisholm on deck. Red Sox up 6-4 in the 12th inning. From about the 7th inning on, it's been something else. And the 0-2 from Weissert. Fly ball into left
that's
center
going to be
field.
flied into left center, and that's going to be caught for out number 1. Runner's going to tag up, so that run will score. It'll be a 6-5 game.
That'll make it a one-run game. Ryan got it airborne for the sac fly and brings in the run. 6-5.
Now, if you had a better runner on first base, you see that ball is going to be caught. That's so far from second base. You get back and tag up there, get to second base, and you have the time to run at second base. But Cortez never had that thought. He was almost 3/4 of the way to second base the whole time that was in the air.
One away. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
It's ball 1 to
Be
Jazz
careful
Chisholm.
here. That sweeper.
Jazz
Working
Chisholm
that
stays
ball
1 for
into a
3 with the
lefty can get
single.
dangerous sometimes.
Intentional walk.
Dial in the command here against Jazz.
Did score an RBI.
1 out, 1 on. And strike. So Pavetta went the first 7. He allowed all of 1 hit. That came after 2 were out in the 7th inning. Slayton, Bernardino, Jansen, Kelly, and now Weissert out of the pen. Didn't want to use so many guys going into New York. A high fly to center field.
That's going to be out number 2.
He says he has it, and that'll be out.
So the Red Sox are 1 out away
1 more to get
from winning the longest game of the year so far.
Extending the bullpen today, these Marlins have, but
by both time and
Red Sox are
innings.
1 out away from a victory. De La Cruz standing in the way. He's got 1 for 5. He struck out 3 times. Runner on at first and 2 gone. And ball 1. It has been one long day of baseball here on this 4th of July. 1-0 pitch. Ground ball up the middle.
Oh my
for a
God.
base hit.
All right, well, that's another base hit. The runner stops at second.
De La Cruz with a single. Not over yet. The tying run in scoring position for Miami.
Both of these offenses here in the late innings of this game and then extra innings just continually taking their knocks, having good at bats, both sides. It's just been a back and forth battle here in extras.
Bailey out for a visit. Red Sox were so close in the 11th inning. Needing to get 3 outs. They had a 2-run lead. Gave up a big 2-run homer. Now up 6-5. Just trying to get that last out. First and second. Cortez the man at second base, and here's Josh Bell. Massive cut and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, same thing as Jazz. Josh Bell has a little more pop to the backside, can go oppo, but you got to be real careful with that sweeper down and into the big left.
They lead at first and second. Weissert's 0-1. Now 0-2.
Strike 2.
We don't see the changeup very often from Weissert, but that is a perfect pitch against Bell. We saw Kelly execute 3 of them in a row against Bell. I would go right back to it.
Listen to these Red Sox fans on their feet in the 12th inning. The 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bell. It's basically the entire right side of the ballpark, the first base line filled with Red Sox fans.
Oh, yeah. So with sweeper, change-up, fastball, climb the ladder here. Got to execute.
1-2. And missed with that one, even up the count.
3 change-ups in a
2-2.
row. He's seen it now.
Two on, 2 out, 2-2 the count on Bell. Weissert trying to finish him. Fly ball to left. Ref Snyder, a long run.
That's going to be foul.
Into the seats.
Still
And they'll do it
2-2.
again on 2-2. Weiser to strike away. He sets. The 2-2 again.
3-2. Damn.
So the runners will be off to the races here with a full count and 2 away in the bottom of the 12th inning. Weiser's 3-2. Swinging a high.
There we go.
In the center field. That should do it. Durant is there.
And the Red Sox win. Let's go. Red Sox win on the 4th of July.
That had an awful lot of drama. That was a fun ball game. Let's not forget about what Nick
Brings me back to a positive stream record. Let's go. That was a long one. Almost the longest one of the year. Stream's almost 4 hours.
Red Sox sweep the series, and for the first time this year, there are 8 games over 500 heading to Yankee Stadium. The Red Sox win presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. TC and Lenny coming your way next.
All right, so I'll read off pitcher stats. There's a lot. For the Marlins, Kyle Tyler pitched 5 1/3 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and has a 3.38 ERA. AJ Puck pitched an inning and 2/3, had 2 strikeouts, and has a 5.15 ERA. Anthony Bender pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, struck out 2 guys, has a 4.24 ERA. Tanner Scott pitched 1 inning, struck out 3 guys, has a 1.46 ERA. Andrew Nardi pitched 1 inning, walked 1 batter, struck out 2 guys, and has a 4.86 ERA. Calvin Faucher pitched 1 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and has a 3.77 ERA. And then Matt Andriese pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, gave up 1 walk, and had 1 strikeout as a 6 ERA. For the Red Sox, Nick Pivetta pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, no earned runs, walked 2 batters, struck out 10 guys, and has a 4.06 ERA. Justin Slayton pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 2 runs, 2 of them earned runs, gave up 2 walks, a strikeout, and a 3.54 ERA. Brandon Bernardino pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 2 hits, and has a 1.17 ERA. Kenley Jansen pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, walked 1 batter, struck out 1 guy, and has a 2.15 ERA. Zach Kelly, who got the win today, pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 of them were earned, walked 1 batter, struck out 3 guys, gave up 1 home run, as a 1.95 ERA. And then Greg Weissert, who got the save, pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, none of them earned, and then has a 3.41 ERA. So yeah, fun game today, long game today. Like I said, I will be just re-uploading the full version of this since I had to stop the stream at one point. It got disconnected, but yeah. Alrighty.